Oh, okay. I don't have time for this, Jehudi. No time. All right. What's your shirt say? Supreme, like supreme worst friend. Jehudi, you're like the worst of the worst. Alright, thank you everyone for tuning in. We are finally, after so many hours and days and efforts of freaking trying to schedule this darn tournament, we finally did it. And I'm gonna explain to everyone what's gonna happen here. Hello.
The sensation has arrived.
Hello, my co-caster Dizzy. Are you excited to finally close out this tournament?
Oh, so there's a tournament happening?
Oh yeah, man. You didn't know?
Oh. I thought everyone forgot about it.
George John, what's up, man? How's it going?
The host never streams and talks about it.
I was busy. Okay, I was way too busy. But anyways, okay, so update. What's gonna happen is the first game is just going to be round of it's gonna be the winners bracket format, and then once that game is over, we're gonna jump into losers format, loser bracket. But if they don't show up after 5 minutes, we're gonna give them 5 minutes to show up. If they don't show up, then we're just gonna go to finals. And then once the finals live casting have concluded, we will cast the other replays that we've missed in the past. That's my fault. So we'll go from there. Any questions?
You think that the one like me has any questions? I'm the one that gives answers.
All right, with that, let us move on. Yes, this tournament has been going on for so many. So Steven asked what tournament.
How was your sabbatical, by the way?
Oh, my sabbatical? What do you mean?
Yeah, you obviously decided to take the time off. Scam viewers.
No, I didn't scam any viewers. I just got really busy.
Decide to, just not do anything Starcraft related. You abandon others.
I didn't abandon anyone. I was just busy with life, so that's what happened.
Sounds like a scam.
No, it's not a scam. But I'm here. That's what matters, and we're going to finish this. And then Jehudi says he wasn't too busy to ask for money. Scam. That's a scam.
I feel like Jehudi's rubbing off on you. It's just scamming each other.
Right? He showed me he showed me how to scam.
You guys are just looking at each other, staring at each other in the eyes as you guys scam each other.
Alright, so with that being said, he says he can't see my eyes.
Man, that's racist. That's racist.
Racist
I think Jehudi deserves a ban for that. I can oblige.
Do you want to ban him?
I'll ban him.
Okay,
There's
not
a
yet.
Twitch, and I'm going on right now. I can't stop once I've started.
No, not yet, not yet.
I'm about to.
No, please, not yet. Alright, so let me give a quick overview.
I'm one click away. If Jehudi decides to dono 100 though, I think we can make it 2 clicks away.
The tournament was never concluded. No, the tournament never concluded because everyone was so busy.
The tournament never finished because course is too accommodating.
That
Someone's like, I can't make it, and then it's like, okay, let's stop everything, and so that they can make it.
That is also very true because I wanted to get all the games in, but today I had to draw the line.
What line?
If they no show in 5 minutes, we move on. Okay. So I posted. I told him everything.
All right, guys. He said, be sure to timestamp this exact moment because I guarantee you, 5 minutes later, and he will not.
Yo, Judy.
At Jehudi donated
Did Jehudi actually donate 100?
$99.99 through Super
Oh
Chat.
my goodness! Now we're 2
PLS
clicks
2
away.
clicks.
Okay. I exited it out. All right, but every hour it's just gonna go back to 1 click.
Oh my gosh. Okay. What happens if I give him the money back?
No, this is extortion. I mean, this is kindly twisting his arm. We should just threaten everyone with a ban until they don't know.
Can you join this lobby?
Yeah, I can totally join it because you told me you hosted. I mean, what? No, you didn't.
I hosted. Please.
Next
Junwoo
time,
Park, what's up, man? How's it going?
I really hope your communication skills.
Inky, how are you doing?
are
비둘기, how's it
improved.
going? 타이거님 안녕하세요. SF2, and how's it going, everyone?
Did you change the map by chance?
I did.
Made it more rigged.
Yes.
So, because obviously I'm completely lost since you're just changing up everything and never sticking with a single plan. What game are we playing right now?
Okay, so what is happening? I explained this earlier, and you just decided not to listen to me. So for everyone who's tuning in now, what we're gonna do is, as you can see the bracket on the screen, it's going to be Terry Banging versus Vanguard Big One in the winners format. It's going to be best of 3 with PT, PZ, and PP as the format, okay? The loser of that will drop down and play against Tiger / Dr. Hong. And then from then on, it will be the finals. This is a 2 vs 2 tournament.
Are we conveniently just ignoring the losers bracket?
Oh, you mean the games that were played before?
Yes.
So those games I unfortunately forgot to time it to do that. So we're gonna have to cast those when the game is over. So I'm gonna explain the format. Okay, and we are on the way.
Boing, boing, boing.
Boing, boing, boing. Can you be more excited, please?
Boing, boing, boing.
I need to be louder.
And everyone, we are finally entering the winners finals between Terry Banging and Vanguard Big One. Place your bets. How easily will Terry Banging win? Will
Whoa.
Vanguard yell at Big One?
Over and under, Vanguard will curse at Big One.
How many times will Vanguard curse at Big One over under?
Alright, the game has started. Funny thing is, Big One is Terran at 1 o'clock, and the blue Terran. And Vanguard at bottom right, 5 o'clock as toss. 6 o'clock, we have Banging as toss, and Terry as Terran. And I haven't seen, I haven't been on for some time, and I know Banging was away on vacation. And apparently Terry was playing Diablo 4 and now practicing. So, we know who has been playing a lot.
Yeah, great influence, by the way. Yeah, great job.
Okay. It's not my fault that people just decide not to play. But
yeah, in case anyone here forgot, because it has been quite literally weeks since we last watched them play, since Course decided to drop the ball. Terry Banging is probably the favorite to win this whole thing. And Vanguard Big One, the fact that they made it this far, I think is a success as it is. This is their championship here, no matter what happens.
yeah, and everyone thought Big One. Oh, we see a little bit of mistake here. He already pulled a lot of his SCVs. I caught that just in time. But we thought Big One and Vanguard were going to be eliminated by Tiger and Dr. Hong in the earlier match, but Big One proved us wrong.
Oh well, it's more like Vanguard proved us how good he was. Let's be honest here.
Okay, fair.
But yeah, no, the first game was really fun. I remember, again, it was weeks ago, so I can't exactly remember and pinpoint what happened. But I remember it was a proxy involved. Vanguard was relatively crippled, but they managed to bring it back and win that game. For the viewers, that may have forgotten, that happened. It's not a myth.
For those of you who want to see a recap, there is a highlight video out there.
Pimpus Plays, yeah.
The Pimpus Plays, so you guys can check that out. And I will be finishing up uploading all the videos by tomorrow. So we have a full list of all the games that we've been playing. But it looks like 7 o'clock red team, Bang Terry team have way better position here. So they opted to go. Oh, this actually looks like 8 racks, right? 7 o'clock went 8 racks instead of 8-8.
No, both sides went 8-8. Yeah, both sides went 8-8.
Oh, both sides went 8-8. Oh no, it looked. That's so weird. Why would the factory? Oh, I see. Yeah, they did go 8-8. Oh, that's risky for Big One. To go 8-8 in this position, huh?
Yeah, but I think the idea here is like, because you're so far away, considering both you and your allies in the corner position, it's like, might as well, if you try and go for 8 racks and sort of maybe try to be aggressive, but then the opponent having better positions go 8-8 anyways, it's like you have to, the onus is on you to put on the pressure, and if you don't, then you're already so far behind. So I sort of get this, just going 8-8, just you're already behind.
If you click on this one Zealot here, the one Zealot has 2 kills. Does that mean he already killed 2 probes?
Good question. I actually did not catch anything related to it, but...
Oh, because if that's the case, then they're already ahead.
Oh!
Oh, wow. Oh, but... Oh, the vultures are out. They did a great block at 7 o'clock all of a sudden.
Yeah,
the vulture...
I think you may have missed it, but he actually got the pylon block literally as the probe was dying. It was like last frame type deal.
Oh, but if they break this cannon...
why is the Zealot going away? Oh no, the cannon's gonna die. The vulture's gonna have a field day.
But if Miss Micro... Vulture Micro... That was still a lot of damage here, but they lost 2 vultures. You can see there's stacked vultures at 7 o'clock choke here. When Caesar are out, it's gonna be terrible time for 5 o'clock.
Yeah, this is sort of where the weakness of Big One playing Terran might come into play, because relatively speaking, I think his Terran is a little bit weaker than maybe his other races. And yeah, these Dragoons, I think they're just
out of
gonna.
position. Yeah. Now
Yeah.
look, 5 o'clock doesn't even have a forge. He went core first for faster goons, but look at all these zealots. They could just roam in and capture that Nexus.
Yeah, this is a moment where as 5 o'clock is going Dragoons, the zealots can essentially just ignore the Dragoons and start whacking away at the probes. It's almost like, you know, the Dragoons just don't damage the zealots fast enough.
Oh, and 4 zealots get in, surround against goons, no cannons. These zealots, instead of hitting the gateway, just go inside. Yup, good. I'm sure he made a call out here. Oh, this Nexus is gone, Dizzy.
Yeah, the units are gone. The probes are probably gonna die before the Nexus, actually. But yeah, 6 o'clock just valiantly trying to send in vultures. But yeah, I think it's just gonna be a little too late. I mean, the mines will keep units away, but it's not gonna kill. Whereas this Protoss ally is dying. And
You know, this decision to go Forge first was a beautiful idea by Banging, despite the fact that 7 o'clock was right there. His teammate was right there. That one cannon actually deterred the 2 vultures from coming in. And look at this. These 2 cannons that he placed down, it already deterred these kind of backdoor vulture plays, right?
yeah. Usually you don't see a forge involved when it comes to Protoss Terran type builds. You see it usually just get skipped in lieu of gas. But yeah, interestingly enough, the forge and the cannon actually worked out very nicely here. Whether that was planned or whether he's playing safe, GG. Well played.
GG. And that was a 6-minute cut.
Yeah. So, guys, again, I would just like to reiterate that there is a 1.5 spread on whether or not Vanguard decides to cuss out Big One after this game. So, please be sure to place your bets. Again, spread is 1.5 over under.
0.5. Inky is asking, where's the betting site?
Oh, you just send it to paypal.com/crosstv1 and he'll allocate it accordingly.
No, that's more work for me. What are you talking about? You're gonna do it.
No. You don't have much work because obviously you haven't been on in weeks. So
What are you talking about?
guys, when's the last time course stream? When the last time course stream? I think it's been weeks.
It's actually been 1 week. I think last time I streamed was April 28th.
I think last week was May 1st.
Oh my goodness.
I think last week was May 1st.
Alright, so let's start with our second game. Overwhelming victory by Terry and Begging.
Yeah, the favorites, I mean, that was a pretty convincing win. If there's any matchup where I feel like Van Wan might have a chance, it'd be this year, Protoss Zerg. Just because Big One, you know, if you had to be generous and say that one of his races is good, it'd be Zerg, but that's a very generous good.
Alright, so we have 5 o'clock Toss as Vanguard, and 9 o'clock as Big One Zerg. We have Terry as the Zerg at 6 o'clock, and then Banging at 12 o'clock. But to be honest, last game, it really felt like the game wasn't necessarily Big One's fault. Vanguard lost 2 probes in the beginning, and then he lost Zealots trying to... I think he assumed that 6 o'clock Banging didn't go Forge first. So he just went for a quick Zealot push and then lost all his Zealots there trying to get the kill.
Yeah, positionally speaking, it was definitely way harder for the 1 o'clock Terran to get into the battle. I mean, missing macro cycles or what have you, whether that went into play, you know, just distance it takes to get into the fight in the choke of 6 o'clock. Yeah, just there's always going to be an uphill climb for the Van Wan team in that position, in those positions.
Oh, and then Big One here is going for 9-9, 9 pull, 9 speed, while 6 o'clock Terry is going for 2-hatch build.
Yeah, interestingly enough, going for 2-hatch in the middle spot, you know, the rush distance being shorter, you would expect maybe a more aggressive build, but it seems like maybe 5 o'clock Vanguard probably going to go for some sort of a 4-gate or 3-gate Forge type, and Banging is probably just going to play it out standard 3-gate Forge and just they'll probably just look to fight through the mid.
I actually like this choice to go 2-hatch in this position, because even if he goes 9 pool, because his teammate is at 12 o'clock and that distance is so far away, in the case where, let's say, they were at 9 or 3, I mean, the likelihood of them being at bottom position or split position is greater. So it's better to go 2-hatch to opt for slower speed and more lane count, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think that really just depends though. I mean, if the Protoss at 5 o'clock had gone 1 gate forged, then there's no chance you could stop the block from happening. So I suppose if they're playing around that, that would make more sense. Obviously, we don't necessarily know if that is like something that they're discussing, but yeah, I feel like there's a few conditions involved. It looks like they're gonna go for a block anyways, but
but they're going for block
now. Yeah, now though, I feel like it's sort of too late, right? I feel like by the time cannons get started, the link count will eventually equalize and the Zealots can make their way through. Now, 5 o'clock Zealots are obviously closer, so we'll see how the fight goes, but it's just a matter of multitasking at this point.
It makes sense to go 9 pool and then do a block here, but I don't see why they would try to block a Zerg here. Because what ends up happening is, it's easier for the toss to defend, especially Bane going 3 gate forge, right? If he just consolidates and saves, fights well here, he already has a lot more lings because it's 9 pool versus. Oh, and he's losing a lot of lings here.
The fight's already going better for red team, and yeah, the Zealot town you can already see. Bane hasn't lost a Zealot yet.
Bane hasn't lost any Zealots, and these cannons are all gone, and Big One just lost all his lings. And 9 pool against 2-hatch pool, this is just gonna scale terribly for Big One and Vanguard's team.
Yeah, I mean, the money that was canceled just now, obviously you can see Vanguard's money sort of stockpiling because he had to cancel those cannons. But for anyone that doesn't know, you do lose 25% of the money that you spent originally on buildings and canceled. So those are lost money that you will never get back. And, you know, gateways that he could have had, those are units that he could have had, and now Big One is scrambling to get defense going, and you know, they could just trade, I think, here and still come out on top.
I don't think these Sunkens are going to make it here. Yeah,
too many great surround by Zerglings, yeah. And I think even the Zerglings, or I'm sorry, even the Zealots trading 1 for 1, the Zerglings will be able to kill the Sunkens and just wipe out Big One.
This was so unfortunate. This is the risk of going for a block so early like that. I think if he went for 9 pool, those lings cannot have stayed at 6 o'clock's choke. It had to be inside the base so the lings wouldn't be fighting against it, right? So the lings were like, freely killing the cannons there.
Yeah, it's like you sort of same concept with the Protoss and marking. You want to keep the Zealots at bay. If you just sort of wait there, you're almost welcoming them to, you know, engage when they want to. So yeah, I question the choice to go for a block to begin with. Just because I think it's a little too late. I think
too risky, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but and then GG 2-0, quick 2-0 out of nowhere.
Yeah, less time than last game.
It was both 5-minute cut. That is very unfortunate to hear. Let me rehost.
So does that mean that Terry Banging has won the whole thing?
No, they actually going to finals.
Oh.
Yeah, so they're going to finals, and then we're gonna wait about 5 minutes for Dr. Hong and Tiger to come, and then it will be Vanguard, Big One versus Tiger and Dr. Hong. So it'll be another rematch.
Okay, Van One against Tiger Hong. Okay. So I guess we're gonna reconvene May 15th, right? Then?
In 5 weeks.
5 weeks.
Wait, what'd you say?
May 15th, next week.
2027.
Oh, 2027, yeah. Yeah, I mean, no course, baby. So I question where course strim, you know? I feel like it's a correlation causation type, you know, like if no course, baby, Then wear course stream.
I mean, what we can do here is while we wait, we can watch Tiger and Dr. Hong's replay for now. Tiger, Dr. Hong versus Q and Philo.
Okay.
All right.
I guess the caveat is that most people know the results at this point.
Yes. Yes, indeed. I'm just gonna mention it in chat, and then I'll host it.
Wow, a lot of games being hosted. Imagine if course stream was happening. Lots of games to join. Three fastest, 3 fastest green, 3 fastest green, 3 fastest noobs only. Perfect for you.
Oh, are you calling me noob?
2 fastest GG. Okay.
Now, just give me about 1 minute.
1 minute for course, 5 minutes for Dr. Hong. 10 minutes to be happy. Let's run an ad now, why don't we? If anyone here does not want to watch ads, please be sure to subscribe.
Oh, actually, Dr. Hong and Tiger are both here, so let's just move on with that matchup.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, we gotta just keep going and finish this.
I like how there's no.
No, there hasn't been any regulations. It's been so
I
hard.
like how there's no consistency whatsoever.
No, zero consistency. Alright, so loser match bracket format is PR best of 3. So PR is gonna be toss random versus toss random. And everyone is here, let's go. It would have been really funny if I pressed cancel there. I almost did.
I wouldn't have laughed, but I believe that you would have thought it was funny.
Why wouldn't you laugh, please?
I feel like I've lost all sight of what funny is ever since.
All right, so 1 o'clock
which was
we have Vanguard as toss, and then big one who played random is Terran. Oh, and then we have 11 o'clock Dr. Hong as toss, and then Tiger who chose random is now toss. Interesting, there are 2 tosses, and big one Vanguard position is.
And right off the bat, we see an early probe coming out for 1 o'clock. I wonder if we're gonna see mid gates here.
That was a very fast scout, huh?
The probe could have come out a little bit faster if it is mid gates. It looks like it is mid gates, but
do you think this is?
Yeah,
do you think this is 3 gates or 2 gate forge?
Yeah, actually, good point. Probably gonna be something like 2 gate forge just for the flexibility. I like it though, just because if you see that you're Terran, you know, if worst case is Protoss, you can probably look to cannon them in, so that's a little bit more favorable. If it's Protoss Zerg, you almost sort of just win, in my opinion, at that point. But yeah, I think going for this sort of early aggro cheese to oh my goodness, he's gonna scout it pretty soon though.
Oh, he didn't scout it yet. Gateway forge. 2 gateways are. Oh, this is actually not 1 gateway and into 3 gateways. This is 2 gateways. So that means the Zealot timing is going to be slightly slow. So it might be a very good position for Vanguard to actually get 1 or 2 cannons up before one Zealot starts shooting at it or stabbing at it.
Yeah, and he could definitely start crawling towards 11 once he starts scouting.
Cannon goes up.
The cannons. Yeah. And then with bio help, you should be able to sort of push 11 back. It really just, I think, at this point comes down to how well can Big One deter the Zealots. We see another wall attempt at 7 o'clock, but I think as long as Marines are proactive enough, they should be able to prevent the wall from going up or the cannon block from coming up.
Now this is gonna come down to, can Big One deter this? Oh, I like this one Marine push. Very active, trying to delay this block from
Isn't
happening.
it push by one Marine? Can you call it a push if it's just one Marine then?
Yeah, usually people just keep their one Marine at their choke and not do anything. Look at this, he even got a cancel here. Tiger had to get a cancel here, force the second cannon to come up. But this bunker,
This bunker is too ambitious. Yeah,
it's too late. It's way too late. This bunker had to come up as soon as...
Right, as soon as the Marine comes up. Pretty much.
Yep, together. But losing this one Marine now puts him in a very bad position here, because every Marine you lose, your stim timing with medic gets so weak.
Yeah, with bio, you do want to maintain a critical mass, almost like, sort of like your death ball, if you will. That sort of Terran's motif is you always want to maintain a specific count. Good engagement here, but yeah, with this sort of defense, you are almost accepting the wall here. So getting a little frazzled here, losing a few Marines.
Also a lot of Marines here, and the 2 bunkers I think it's a little too much. Actually, maybe not. 2 bunkers is exactly what he needed here, because both 2 colors are here. So I'm kind of curious. I'm kind of curious what Vanguard's play is here. Is he expecting Big One to just survive and hold on his own until he goes Reaver or drop or something?
Yeah, it looks like Vanguard. It was like at first you're sort of thinking, hey, I'm gonna like put on the pressure, but then I guess he almost resigned himself to say, all right, like we just need to play this out. But this is the point where it's always very dangerous for Terrans where it's multiple Protosses in your base and they start trying to build cannons.
Oh, and
wisely. Yeah.
Big One actually wisely killed the pro that was building a pylon there. Now that gives a huge delay. He puts it on 4 bunker, which is great. But instead of expanding, if you see a toss doing this, instead of expanding your barrack count, putting down a factory here and getting range might be or getting your stim and factory at the same time would be a better choice, because once cannons are up, like, he can't come out. 2 cannons are already there unless he's looking for a big timing.
Yeah, he's getting a factory. I think it's almost like in this case, I think it's a little too maybe pub centric build where you sort of feel like you have to go 5 racks, but yeah, I agree with you. I think when you realize you're blocked in, you also just have to accept it and then sort of abandon the 5 racks. Stay at 3, get the factory, get the get the start port, and then start using drops to bring yourself back in.
This is an interesting build at 9 o'clock here. He went for double Nexus and then got a second gas core going for 4 gateways. So what does this tell you? Is he going for Dragoon build, or he's getting a Citadel of Dune, so it's not a Zealot build. This is tech? Speedlot?
Yeah, it's both really odd. I'm not entirely too sure what they're doing. At 9 o'clock, I mean.
Oh, but look at this. 2 Zealots at 1 o'clock, killing a lot of probes. 4 kill and 3 kill. 5 kill. 6 kill. It's about 9 probes dead here.
Yeah, now they're putting on pressure at Vanguard's front door. Probably not going to get too much, but I think if both Protosses were to converge, then it might be a little trouble.
I think what Vanguard's plan here was to just keep expanding his cannons like this, and then hopefully the opponent was at 12 o'clock or something like that, and then keep leapfrogging over and eventually block 1 or 9, but it's just too far away. It's just too much of an investment here.
Yeah, exactly. Going all the way from 1 o'clock to 11, it probably requires several cannons, and yeah, just does, you almost don't have the time for it, especially when your Terran ally is so far away, and you can't let your Terran ally just get attacked. You do have to sort of apply counters.
Yeah, and speed is done for 1 o'clock, so
11.
and then 11 o'clock, yeah, and then he got Robo, Bay, and then Temple Archive already up. 6 gateways on the way, probably starting +1, 3 gas going up.
Oh, what is Big One doing? What is Big One doing? Tank!
Oh, the tank! Oh!
Oh, goodness. Wow. I was about to show some obscenities. Oh, we got a Tiger Paws.
Oh, no, Tiger Paws is always...
Tiger Paws. This is a death sentence, guys. This might be the end of the tournament right here.
This might be the end of our lives. We're gonna have to wait forever.
guys, all right. This is a true over/under 5.5 minutes here.
Okay. 5 minutes. Oh, that was so quick.
Oh, okay. No,
See you next month.
No death sentence.
No death sentence. Okay, we're still alive, and the tournament continues.
Whew. Oh man, I thought we were about to reconvene 2027. You know.
As if Toon said, "See you next month."
Oh, okay, yeah, next month too. Yeah. Oh, looks like they're going in at 1 o'clock though.
Oh, this
Well,
is
so the clock
looking
is trying to
very
break
bad.
out.
Yeah, this is looking very bad because these two gateways are out on the choke. If they lose these gateways here, Vanguard doesn't have any gateway at home, so he can't reinforce it.
Yeah, I think it might be a situation where they almost just fully commit to 1 o'clock here, and then have 2 DTs at 7, just sort of delay him coming out.
But
Because
this
there's not a backup command center. Although Vanguard is holding
Beautiful.
on well so far.
yeah, this beautiful hold right here, right? Speedlot finished just in time, and these 3 cannons at behind is just amazing hold.
Yeah, I wonder once there's a more concentrated effort to attack with the Dragoons and Zealots at the same time, and then a drop going to 1, how Vanguard will be able to
Shuttle.
defend. But Vanguard is, I think, carry number 1 here, so.
We're gonna see how this drop happens. Oh, and DT just deter away this entire army.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, you would think that you can just turret leapfrog over, but
Oh, the Reaver is
it's an
gonna see
elevator.
it. You know, but this Reaver, if he just shoots this High Templar right here, he sees it and it blows up. Boom! That High Templar is dead. I don't think he has anything. He's gonna force a. Yeah, he force a. So this play was to drop Zealots, kill cannons. I think he expected he only had 1 cannon. Oh! Out of nowhere!
I thought it was 3 Zealots only, but there was 3 Zealots and a single High Templar.
But this big problem because he doesn't have Dragoons, he doesn't have Observatory. This DT is just going to.
Look at Vanguard's money. Oh,
Oh my god, that was 23 kills, right? 21 kills?
yeah. Oh my goodness. And now, if they really want to, they could just push 1 o'clock with all those Dragoons at 9 o'clock. And Big One is he just is so inactive right now. This is a case where I say, just leave 3 racks, get a factory, and then go into Starport. You can make yourself much more active and apply pressure that way.
So this was the problem with the 5 racks, right? If you're not going to bust out of your choke with your 5 rack stim bio timing, you're just delaying the inevitable, and you will never be.
You're just not contributing to the battles, yeah. You're just not contributing to the game.
That
Here comes
was
a
a
drop at
drop
11
coming.
though.
12, 16 kills. Oh, he needed it all. He needed to kill all of them.
Yeah, the half is good. The half is good, and maybe if he can get the all at 9, but outside of that, I mean, he's about to get 11 o'clock is actually in danger of just outright dying here with the army and knocking on his front door.
Yeah, this is just too toss. Like, it's been almost 10 minutes, and now the tanks are breaking out here, right? And they're building
Yeah, and I think
cannons in the back to buy more time. So now this is going to give them enough time for them to push 1 o'clock here. And I don't know if Vanguard can hold this. This Storm is still here. High Templar with another kill. Oh! 46.
Oh my god,
Oh,
46. It's like he ate up all of Vanguard's probes. I wouldn't be surprised if we see GG here, because at this point, if Big One were to break out, I'm not surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if his army just dies.
He can't break
Because
out.
this
He's just.
army
Look at this. Yeah, he's just A-clicking into the cannons right now.
Yeah, this is sort of your Big One special is A-moving bio the cannons, which with no upgrades is highly advised.
Oh, they need the vessel. He needs to keep the vessel alive. Oh, you have the tanks. You could just take your time. You have tanks here. Why? But this play right here needed to happen 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, if you're gonna have 5 racks, you need to break out with bio, not wait on tank, because your tanks are gonna be so much slower with 5 racks, right? And then I also questioned the vessel. I mean, I don't know if the vessel was strictly just for DTs, but the dropship would have been more applicable in my opinion.
Yeah, dropship. Even though you're not, dropship really mattered in this position because If you push out, it's going to be 1 versus 2 anyways. So using dropship will safely you'll be able to leapfrog here, keep 9 o'clock at least in base, so that they don't have to play 2 versus 1, or Vanguard doesn't have to go 2 versus 1, right?
Yeah, I think that was just a build error on 7 o'clock's part. I mean, getting blocked is one thing. That's almost expected, I think, in PP versus PT. But the response is usually the issue, and I think again, Big One sort of fell for the trap of, it's almost like, again, a pub response where in pub games you sort of always go 5 racks as Terran, but sometimes you just have to learn to adapt on the fly.
I did always mention, if you get blocked as Terran, you gotta go 3 racks fact as soon as possible.
Yeah, and I think you are also afforded the liberty to get a second command center for a second scan, but again, I think that's just.
I think the way I would have played it, if I was at Big One position and Vanguard was at 1 o'clock position, I would try to contest that choke with a early bunker, right? He went 8 racks, right? So if you go 8 racks, you get a Marine out fast. His first Marine was able to deter that 1 cannon away, but what he didn't think ahead is he didn't think he didn't think the Zealots would come, right? But then you would have to think 1 step ahead, thinking like, oh, Zealots should come along with the cannons, right? So how do you, even though the cannons will definitely go up, you're going to get blocked eventually, but you're buying time, you're making them spend money. You put the bunker down there, make them fight for it, like chip away at their Zealot shield, or if you have good micro, you could actually kill 1 or 2 Zealots. Behind it, off of 3 racks, you get a factory up, get a starport up, so by the time they try to put pressure at 1 o'clock, you have a dropship ready to help them with cliff tanks.
Right, or apply pressure of your own going to 9 o'clock. But exactly, I mean, the lack of the expectation of a follow-up, I think, was an issue. Because if we remember, Vanguard did send his first Zealot to 9 o'clock to basically help deter. So it's almost like, hey, if 9 o'clock is trying to get up cannons at 7 o'clock's choke, and there's Zealots in his base, most players cannot do multiple things well at the same time. So it's sort of like you're playing that yo-yo, if you will. Vanguard is harassing the main, that means that's my chance to attack. If he's focusing on my pressure on my choke to prevent the cannons from going up, then Vanguard will have success.
Exactly.
It's sort of like that. Yeah, it's sort of like that yo-yo, if you will. I think maybe a little bit more narrow-minded process is, just sort of self-thought. I think that's the issue Big One had. And
matching their movements too. If you see that all their units are smashing into Vanguard's gateways at 1 o'clock, what you should be doing is you should be smashing your tanks into the cannons and try to break out at 7 o'clock. So if the units out top comes down, then you pull all your units back and go backwards. So that's what you call a tug of war, and that prevents them from pushing anyone out, which gives Vanguard more time to get his double up, get his tech up, and he's able to do drops while being able to defend. But he's getting dropped and getting pushed at the same time because there was just not enough activity at 7 o'clock.
Yeah, it's almost like you have to make them respect you, right? You have to make them respect your presence. Whether it's a single drop, whether it's you threatening to push out, if you just sit there and do nothing, as a Protoss, if I'm Tiger Hong, I'm just saying, okay, we just need to attack this one Protoss that's out in the middle of the map that's actually playing, right? But I think that's sort of expected when Course isn't here to teach Big One how to play Starcraft.
Why is it? Oh, it's my responsibility. That was my
It's your duty.
Vandalese! What's up, man? How's it going?
It's your duty.
No. That baton has been passed on to you. Anyways, we're moving on to our next game. It's another PR game. It's going to be Big One Terran again at 11 o'clock and Vanguard as Toss at 3 o'clock.
Man, the games we've seen so far where Big One's been Terran, the games have all been a wash. So I really hope this is a little different. But I mean,
we'll see. Maybe he'll realize. I mean, his mass is good. It's just his movement is just too inactive. I think that's it. If I were to give him feedback, he needs to be more proactive with his army.
Yeah, and the matchup in this case, if there's a matchup to win, this would be it. I think, right?
It depends. If let's say 12 o'clock is Tiger, who is Zerg, if he goes 9 pull here, right? 9 pull and they scout Terran early, which it's gonna happen. The Overlord went to 11 o'clock, so luck-wise, it followed him. If Big One actually loses a lot of Marines here, oh, and look at this pylon. Look at this probe. This probe is going for 9 o'clock. They're probably gonna find out, oh, it's Terran. Perfect. Now they're gonna go for a block. Look at this. It turned around. Put down a block. Have Lings out, and then they should be able to kill Vanguard afterwards.
Nah, going for the immediate block right there.
And we see a 9 pull opening. This is great. And this is Gateway first. Gateway Forge. Okay.
Vanguard is going to see this pylon though, so if Terran wants to, they can potentially pull some SCV or pull a single SCV to maybe contest this.
So what? So I think Big One needed to send out a SCV right now. As soon as they saw the pylon was going down, Big One needed to pull an SCV and start a bunker right away before his first Marine gets there. Not
Yeah,
because you're gonna cancel the cannons. You have to think about the links that's gonna come.
Right.
But see,
Yeah.
this one Marine coming down. It's
The possibility I'm seeing here is Big One tries to attack the cannon with his Marine, and he just sort of doesn't watch it or doesn't look at it, and then it just dies to the Zergling, so he has to go back. Thankfully, he is paying attention, so he is gonna get deterred. But yeah, the lack of bunker again. You're just if you're building a bunker in your base, you're almost accepting that, hey, I'm just gonna retreat, defend, and you can cannon me up. So that's sort of the issue with Bill.
Oh, he didn't losing 2 Marines. He lose all his Marines? Oh my god, he lost all
Oh
his
my god,
Marines.
he pulled all of his SCVs.
3
There's
links are
only
still
one
alive.
SCV
This is
right now.
this is exactly what I was talking about.
There is a Zealot at 12 o'clock though, taking out a drone so far.
2 kills.
2 drones.
Oh, this Zealot is gonna force the 1v1? Because Big One can still survive. He didn't lose a lot of SCVs here, but Zerg losing drone, it's huge.
Yeah, and more Zealots are coming up, and I actually don't think he'll be able to defend this without bringing all his Zerglings back.
Oh, but look at 3 o'clock. This one Zealot has 3 probe kills. Again, Dr. Hong with this one Zealot activity is deterring a lot of this plan. 3 drones, Lings, 1 sunken. Lings come back. They got the block up. This is looking fantastic for Team Tiger right now.
Yeah, this will definitely buy time for the Zerg to at least drone back up. And we are actually seeing Big One getting a factory, so he's definitely watching stream and listening to what you're saying. So I think.
But look at what he forgot. He forgot to get an academy.
Academy. Why is he getting a second bunker? Anyways,
oh, this is
we are
interesting.
seeing-
They're blocking
Yeah.
3 o'clock as well.
this sort of.
I was gonna say I don't think this block really matters, because the whole point of blocking the Terran is to force the 2v1, right? So instead of spending this much money to block the toss, why not spend this money to get a more gateway count and then ensure that you will be ahead against 1v1 as toss, right? Or get a
Right.
faster tech.
Yeah, you're seeing Vanguard sort of accept getting blocked. He's getting a second Nexus as he should. So yeah, you're almost like letting them play the economic part out. And yeah, Zerg is also droning up, but 6 o'clock, can he keep up with 3 o'clock? Which I don't think so, especially when the second Nexus is up so early.
Oh, but look at the Speedling. He forgot. Loses a whole bunch of Marines here. He doesn't know the timing of when to grab. This was the problem. He went for fast factory, but he didn't keep into account that it's Speedling. How do you face Speedlings is you need Academy with Medic and Stim.
Yeah, staying on 3 racks, keeping your Marine count high is so much more important, right? I mean, like the Marines dying means your drop pressure or your potential push out is going to be that much weaker. So, seeing a lot of errors here. I think without course guidance, he just doesn't know how to play Terran.
You think if I guided him, he would have picked everything up?
Yeah, we are seeing some Zealots coming up to 12. They did just tank cannon shots. And so this would be a nice deterrence here. It's not going to, of course, kill Zerg, but it's definitely going to cripple him, from taking more of an economic lead.
Hey, Dizzy, what did you think about them destroying that machine shop?
I think Jehudi would be proud. think Jehudi would be proud of that.
Okay. I think he
but
whispered.
I do think actually it is actually very important that they killed the Xing Xiao just because the siege is obviously a lot slower. But it does look like Big Juan sort of just trapping himself in anyways, so
I think this is a panic build. I think he's like panicking right now. He lost a lot of Marines. He doesn't know what to do, and he's just gonna wall up and then play the turtle game. But what ends up happening is because he doesn't understand the situation that's going on, they're gonna push 3 o'clock here. But that doesn't mean that all hope is lost, because Vanguard actually has 2 double nexus, has all his tech up, right? So if Vanguard, being known for his good drops, can actually drop 6 o'clock very well, then this game he might be able to carry like how he did in the last matchup.
yeah, tech-wise he is way further ahead. I mean, they should definitely be seeing the drop, so hopefully we see some sort of deterrence from Protoss here with some Dragoons. We see maybe some Hydras come out before upgrades for 12 o'clock, but otherwise, yeah, like wherever this drop decides to go, it's going to be pretty impactful, because as of right now, there is no defense.
But this is exactly what I was talking about. This amount of cannons at 3 o'clock, this is only good if Vanguard was planning on doing a speed lot mass breakthrough, right? But they blindly did this, even though they had Lings at 3 o'clock space, scouting everything. They saw double nexus, they saw core go up, they saw true gas, but they still opted to go build cannons at the choke. And I don't know if that was the right choice, because that could have led to a faster tech or faster gateway count here.
They are putting pressure here. I like this. You know, just I think this is just a way to buy time before the Reavers come out and just go straight to someone's base. Although it does look like they're just ignoring the Zealots and just opting to go straight down anyways.
Oh, but is Storm done? They did break Temple Archive to buy some time, which is huge because 6 o'clock has his Temple Archive, doesn't have robotics bay. He only has robotics facility, but I don't know about trading all these Zealots for tech there.
Yeah, I don't think the Storm actually finished. I think that Temple Archive snipe was actually important because you see the shuttles just flying back. He definitely has high Templar in that shuttle.
Yeah, I saw the high Templar. Templar came out, but I don't know if the Storm is ready. But this push by 11 o'clock is very weak. Why? He doesn't have Stim. He doesn't have Academy. Oh, he has Academy, but does he have Stim? Does he have Medic? This is just going to get pushed with Speedlot and Hydras.
Yeah, I mean, the Marines are supposed to be what deters the Hydras from getting in front of the tank like this, and
he just gave two tanks for free, right?
Yeah, 2 tanks for a single Hydra, which I think is a pretty decent trade if I had to say so myself. But yeah, I mean, the lack of Marines I think is just a huge deal. Plus, obviously, no medics as well. And he's just rebuilding his wall. I mean, I'm not entirely too sure what 7 o'clock is doing. The only if I'm red team right now, the only threat I'm considering is 3 o'clock.
I mean, I think at this point, them putting cannons at 5 o'clock, all they have to do is just watch out for drop, and then wait until a mutas come out. Oh no! If there's no turret, there are 2 turrets, bunker, but not enough barracks to deter this. If microed well, Big One could straight up die here.
Yeah, and Dr. Hong is actually wisely putting Dragoons on the left side of his base. I'm not sure if he actually saw that shuttle. I don't think so, but I suppose he figures the only on the way.
Oh my god, this cliff tanks that he brought is just free tanks eliminated.
It just gets obliterated.
Yeah, this is why you have to go Muta in this map. You don't go Hydras against a Terran matchup here. Shuttle gets sniped. Storm! No Storm, right? No energy.
Yeah. We're also seeing the classic Korean lag trick there. They lag the game a little bit just so that they can snipe everything as needed. It's a very unique trick. It's actually founded by the Peruvians, but I think Koreans are also adopting this. The shuttle is actually funny enough going to see the shuttle coming in from 6 o'clock.
I'm curious if this is going to be a tank drop. Tank drop. He saw the mutas here. Is it going to work? Of course it's not.
This is also ambitious. Yeah, I mean
it's just losing tanks for free here. Like.
Off of 3 factories, yeah.
Sees the mutas, so if you are a Terran player and you see the mutas, you have 2 options. You have either go 5 racks +1 upgrade and push out with bio and tank, or stay on 3 racks, go FAC, and then go 2 starports to pump out Valkyries. But the armory is a little late, losing Academy here. Marine production stopped.
Oh man, there's just no Marines, so he can't even like push this away. Oh, we are seeing a drop though at 12 o'clock, but I think with the drone count and just how hard it is for tanks to kill drones, is not gonna be impactful enough. Although there's a shuttle drop. Oh, no response.
Oh, no response. Oh, good pull. Oh!
Oh, wow, what a juke.
Great pull. That he like zigzag through out of that.
Yeah, wow. Oh my goodness. That's a Manu Ginobili Euro step right there, you know what I'm saying?
But what we didn't keep on count is Greater Spire is going up, and he has this many mutas. Oh man. Big One's gonna have a field day once these Guardians are popped up.
Yeah, I would just like to see Big One at this point just make Wraiths just to do something. We are seeing a drop at 6 o'clock now. This might actually get in because there's not enough Dragoons or Cannons, but there is a pull.
One thing I really like about Dr. Hong gameplay is his worker pulling skill is amazing. I think I've never seen him get alled. He always pull workers really, really well.
Yeah, that is a pretty good trait to have. Is if you could trade in like good micro, good macro, or good minimap awareness and bowling skills, yeah, and fastest, 100%. Bowling skills is huge.
Oh, but this is interesting. They're actually using Guardians to break out of 3 o'clock. I don't know about this choice. I think it would have been easier for them to just use Guardians to break through 11 o'clock since he doesn't have
Terra.
He doesn't have stuff.
Yeah, the issue with Guardians is that they're a little squishy, especially against Dragoons, and they just get obliterated or shredded by 2 storms. So, with not enough Zealot support, I think a Zealot composition might be better with Guardians like this, because, I mean, the Dragoons are all dead, but the Guardians will not be difficult to take out with Storm.
But we're not seeing any High Templars here, or is he sending Valkyries, or? Here it is, Guardians. Guardians at 11 o'clock. Then just freely marching in. Guardians at 9 o'clock, at 3 o'clock, freely marching in.
Yeah, it looks like just both sides, they just don't have enough to deal with this amount of units. Here comes a drop at 3 o'clock. There's not a pull.
Storm!
I think there's too much happening, but oh my god. I think
what the heck just happened? Does he not have Storm?
Late TR12.
I don't know. I saw 4 High Templar with full energy there.
Oh my goodness, TR12.
But
TR12 strikes back, guys.
Big One has nothing to answer these Guardians. He saw the Mutas come in, but okay, he has 3 Valkyries, but Scourges right on time. Yep. Good pullback. What are they gonna do? Oh, the Archons are actually obliterating the Guardians here.
Yeah, Vanguard surviving. This is good, but surviving is one thing. But is there going to be a follow-up for Big One to do anything against 12? I mean, other than the tank drop and the storm drop, there really hasn't been much more attempts to hurt Zerg's eco.
Chat says they're playing fair by simply ignoring 11.
Yeah, I mean, this is like, ignoring the Make-A-Wish kid, type of deal, so.
Oh my god.
But yeah, now I think there's just gonna be too many units at 3 o'clock. I mean, unless they're just running into cannons. And we see a drop. We see a drop go down to 5. I think if this alls, then maybe Vanguard can stand a chance to survive a little bit, just so that 11 o'clock can come out and maybe do more damage. But there's not enough at 6 o'clock, or 11 o'clock.
And then the shuttle comes. Is there gonna be a pull? Are we gonna see an all?
Oh!
49 kills.
Oh, of course, eats his words. He said that he's never seen Dr. Hong gets all, and then he gets all.
And then he gets all. Oh man.
The Force curse is real.
The CC is real.
CC.
But they still have nothing to deal with these Guardians. If I was this red Zerg, everything was just so comfortable. You just freely drone up, freely get a Mutas, freely get Guardians. It was just...
Yeah. I mean, Zerg is so broken as it is too, and just being able to do whatever you want is also just so fun.
Yeah, but Terran could have just A move with one timing and destroy everything, but Big One
clearly
just-
because that's working right now for 11 o'clock.
But Big One never found the timing that he always advocates for. Remember?
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, even with storms, and here comes another drop.
Here comes Storm.
Oh, this is
wow,
actual.
that's a foul. I think GG is gonna be coming soon. He just doesn't have an answer for these Guardians.
Yeah, he does have money, but exactly, there's high Templars can pop out. They're probably just gonna die right away. He just doesn't even have gateways anymore.
Ah, and GG is called.
Over under on how many curses Vanguard has to tell Big One.
He hasn't said any curses, so GG. And with that, let me update. These commentators seems to have bias. no,
We have bodies? What?
bias.
Oh, bias. Oh. Yeah, I think Course is a little biased. I wish he would stop, but
I'm
I
not
think he likes Big
biased.
One too
I'm
much.
just trying to tell what could have, should have, would have, could have. Anyways, all right, moving on. So now we're going into finals. What's crazy is Dr. Hong and Tiger came from the depth of the loser bracket. Beat Q and Philo, beat TB and Bear, and now he beat
Spoilers.
Vanguard and sorry, I already showed the bracket anyways. Beat Vanguard and Big One, and now they're moving into the finals round.
Oh, so this is the grand finals.
This is the grand finals.
Do you want to explain how the grand finals work in case?
And once the players come in, I'll start explaining everything.
Yeah, I think that just sort of showed the weakness of Big One. I think the very first game, not today, but last month when you were actually streaming, when Van Wan beat Tiger Hong. I think Big One was Terran at 6 o'clock. I think the main reason why they won that game is just because they sort of left the Big One alone long enough, and Big One was adjacent to both Protosses and Terran to the point where they could just, Big One could cliff tank them to buy them enough time. But just because he's so far away, he just wasn't able to make his mark on the game. It's almost like he was a negligible factor in every single game. I think his weak Terran just unfortunately just showcased itself today.
Yeah, I feel like he was just kind of not one step behind, but maybe like 2 steps behind. There were moments where
He was like 5 steps behind. Yeah.
I think there were moments where he could have done a little bit like the decision making, but I did see a little bit of panicking happening. But those are still good games. We're about to move into finals, so I was actually this is a great matchup. I think Tiger and Dr. Hong have been the most active, the most practiced, and just continuously kept on playing. I'm actually excited to see where they stand against Terry and Banging, who have been the winner or the favorite to win it all.
Yeah, I think this is the first time they're playing, right? I don't think they've played each other yet.
Yeah, first time they're playing.
Yeah, I agree. I think this is probably the two favorites just because of how well balanced they are in terms of skill level. I still think Terry Banging is still number one, but I do agree Tiger and Dr. Hong, I probably see them practice every day, if not every other day, relative to other players. So yeah, I'm actually excited to see how this plays out. Tiger Hong is very, I think, dynamic, whereas Terry Bang is more sort of standard, just does everything, the straight way. So
do you want to explain the finals format, or should I while I type it out?
You're explaining the finals format to the players, right?
Yes,
I can
yes.
explain it to
Okay,
the viewers. Yeah. Okay. So for the viewers, in case anyone is wondering exactly how this is going to work, because it's a double elimination, it's going to be a best of 5 between Terry Banging and Tiger Dr. Hong. And because Terry Banging is from the winner's bracket, if they win this set, then the tournament is over. But if Tiger and Dr. Hong win, we are going to replay the grand finals with another best of 5. Because Terry Banging would be eliminated for the first time. Okay. So again, just to recap, it's a best of 5. If Terry Banging wins, the tournament is over. If Tiger Dr. Hong wins, then we will replay the best of 5 again, so that Terry Banging will be eliminated the one time.
All right. So I think all players are ready.
All players ready. Course is being so eggyo with the players.
What? All right, let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then finals is on the way. Can we have Cross take a shot of vodka for every negative comment he makes? I have not been making negative comments. Dude, I'm just so excited that we're finally here.
Yeah, definitely no thanks to Cross. We are finally at finals. And
Oh my guys, it's all me. Guys, it's all me. Alright, so 11 o'clock we have Banging as Toss and Terry as Terran. 1 o'clock we have, who is this? Tiger as Terran and Dr. Hong as Toss. Again, position. Banging and
Very
Terry,
good.
very
Yeah.
good. Not bad for Tiger and Dr. Hong, but in this case, red team very favorable. I'm actually excited to see what build he's gonna open up with.
Yeah, 2 factors to consider here is Banging is going to go 8 racks, as you're seeing right away. And most likely, we're probably going to see Tiger go 8-8, which means that Banging is going to have the faster barracks. So 8-8 being 8 depot, 8 gas. So that way, when your barracks finishes, your 2 factories are ready to be built right away. And actually, never mind. It's actually 8 racks on both sides. So I was going to say, if Banging went 8-8, and I'm sorry, if Banging went 8 racks and then Tiger went 8-8, then he would actually have the advantage to be able to put pressure on before the factories start. But obviously that's not the case. And Terran is in the middle position, as adjacent to his ally and opponent. So when tanks are finally in play, he can actually tank or cliff tank both sides. So the position, I think, is just extremely favorable for red team for Bang Terry or Terry Bang.
Terry, I just want to clear, Terry is the Terran here for red team.
I'm sorry, Terry. Yeah, Terry's a Terry.
But yes, I 100% agree with what you're saying. If Tiger actually went for 8-8 here and Terry went for 8 racks here, the game would have been over right there. The signature bunker rush on an 8-8 adjacent, 8 racks versus 8-8, it'll just be too much for 8-8 to handle. That's why in 2 versus 2, if your position is terrible like this, or if you're mid position, it's better to just go 8 racks. But interesting enough, he's actually putting down a bunker here. I guess they haven't scouted where the Terran is, which is very fortunate for Tiger, because if this bunker was actually at 1 o'clock instead of at the choke here, then it would have been a different story.
Yeah, looks like they're actually fully committing to this block here, because even Protoss is coming. I sort of like this. I would like to see Banging still get the gas. I don't want him to stay on Zealots. Okay, there we go. Just because if it is Vultures and Zealots against Vultures, you are more likely to survive that. Just because of mines and the RNG factor of how the mines can explode. But yeah, once Dragoons are out and Vultures and Dragoons both converge on a single Terran, that is going to be extremely hard to defend against.
You can see the communication here. All of 8 racks Terry's Marines were actually went to this bunker to make this bunker inside the bunker, right? So he doesn't have any Marines to defend. So what he ended up saying was, hey, Banging, send 1 Zell out to 1 o'clock, force the Marines to be inside, and this forces him to make a bunker, continuously making Marines, which will slow down his factories here, while Terry is gonna be able to be ahead on the 3rd factory soon. He should be able to make, yeah, there you go, 3rd factory on the way. And now Zell pressure on the Marines here. If he micros a little bit, he could catch all these Marines off guard, but... Oh, SCV. Okay, at least the SCV, and then you could just back off here. Vulture.
Yeah, Tiger Hong is actually.
Oh, red HP.
Yeah,
Though.
this Vulture micro is gonna be important. Tiger can't lose his Vulture, especially his first one. But yeah, like it may have been hard to describe it at the same time. But Dr. Hong was also trying to escape from his base, and you can see how squishy his zealots are right now relative to the fresh ones that Banging has. And this bunker, you know, it's not a free kill. You know, so Dr. Hong is again similar with the Big One game last time. He's just not able to sort of make his mark yet. So this is sort of how important it is. You can apply so much pressure on a Terran, and you 100% would rather have your Terran be undeterred than your Protoss.
So actually blocking the toss and then pushing the Terran is not a bad idea. But I think what Dr. Hong ended up doing was he skipped his 7th. He only made 3 Zealots here, right? So that means he skipped the cycle of Zealots, went straight for Dragoon range and 3 Goons. That's why you only see 3 Zealots and 3 Goons like this. But I don't know if going for this Goon upgrade was the right choice. I think going for a Robo first and then getting Reaver Tech would have been better choice, because unless you're going for 6 gateway or 7 gateway, some kind of Goon breakout, it just doesn't make sense to have this.
Yeah,
range
you're always
early.
never going to trade favorably, right? We are seeing Tiger get 2 starports. I sort of like this, maybe if he had more of a foothold on his choke with cannon support, but what oftentimes I see happening here is with 2 starports and all this commit or investment involved with 2 Raves and 2 starports, there's just not enough units to defend yourself, and I think that's what we might see here is
I think
themselves.
I think the 2-port was not a good idea, because you know his teammate is blocked. So how are you going to defend this? How are you going to defend 1 versus 2 by yourself if you're going to do a tech build like this? Goons are out, Vultures are here, and then he's sending Wraiths to deter, but you have Goons, right? And if
all Protoss needs to do is just send a single Goon, and these 2 Wraiths are already gonna have to fly away.
Yeah, he has 1 Goon here. I think Terry might call out, but in this position, they could just stay here, kill the factory, stop him from building things, and it might be game over. But they're not responding. This 1 Goon needs to respond here.
Yeah, I think Banging is a little too focused on the wall at 9 o'clock right now, but yeah, just 1 single Dragoon, and that'll be it for the Wraiths, honestly. Like even if you're at like 4 or 5 Wraiths, that will still be enough to be deterred by 1 single Dragoon.
But we still have to see. But this is just too much. He killed a lot of SCVs, but we have Marines out. We have 3 Goons out here. Tank is here too. Where's the tank? Where did the tank go?
Yeah, so Terry is at 9 SCVs mining right now. But if you look at Tiger's base, he can't get units out. He's spawn camped by these Vultures, and this is oftentimes what happens with Terran in situations where they can't get reinforcements. That they just get spawn camped, they just lose their production buildings, and then they just never die.
2 tanks
So
are on
we're
the
gonna have to
way. Yeah, I mean 2 tanks are on the way, and Goons are here too. So as long as they could, I feel like they should have killed the starport instead of the factory. The problem here is going to be the Wraiths, not the Vultures. But we don't know if Dr. Hong breaks out with all these Goons. He actually opted to go 5 Goon build. The Artosis pylon going down. All these
Oh
cannons.
my goodness, a single pylon. Just cancel everything. It's too late, right? Oh, there's all this money.
Cancel. It's too late. It's too late.
And yeah, you see Terry backing out. He needs to mine up the middle of the main.
There's
middle
no.
of the map.
But it needs to be careful. There's no observer to push
They're
this.
just all running into Dragoons.
The Goons. Oh my God, latency. What the heck is going on? Oh.
Oh my goodness, all these mines. And you also see Wraiths at 12 o'clock trying to do something, but yeah, a single turret is just enough to get rid of everything. And meanwhile, 1 o'clock, he's gonna have to commit everything just to stop these 8 Dragoons here.
And tanks are out just in time to deter these Goons, and the Goons are countering the raids, and it's just not looking very good for Blue Team here.
Yeah, even if he loses all of these tanks, you're okay with that. And then at that point, you could just transition into just pure Goliaths, and then probably eventually push 1 o'clock that way. But, I mean, yeah, unless Dr. Hong is able to sort of out macro Banging here, it's going to be really hard to fight this.
But looking at Banging's tech, he already has Temple Archive, Robotics Facility, Observer, Bay. All his tech is up. Same with Dr. Hong. Now it might become a battle of...
This, yeah, although this position is a little precarious. You see right now, Terry has no anti-air in his base. And so these Wraiths are actually putting on some pressure. And if
He just needs to
they're
repair.
able to...
He needs to repair.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think he can break through this. There's just too many tanks here. He has 4 tanks against 6 goons. Zealots,
and reinforcements.
Yeah, Zealots are on the way. And then look at this goon at 1 o'clock. It's just destroyed all supply depot. Tiger is at 38/34. He just cannot build things.
Yeah, that's sort of the issue again with Terran. If you need reinforcements, otherwise you get spawn camped and die. I thought maybe if Terry could just be a little bit more impactful with the Wraiths while Terry wasn't paying attention. Or I'm sorry, Tiger could be a little bit more impactful when Terry wasn't paying attention, but yeah, just unfortunately, you just need so little to prevent Wraiths from doing things.
$30 supply versus 61, and then Banging is keeping up macro-wise, 92 and 91, despite opening up with cannon blocks. So I guess he needed that vacation, huh? He's macroing pretty well.
Yeah, Banging, I think he's a pretty honorable guy. He takes a vacation and comes back. But someone like you takes a vacation and blames others for not returning. So.
Wait, I'm back though. I'm here.
Yeah, but it's a scam.
What do you mean it's a scam?
It's a scam. But yeah, I think Banging is really too far ahead. I mean, Dr. Hong has been having to sort of almost trade units 1 for 1 just to sort of keep the game in competitive fashion, but yeah,
I don't think like little things like this. He doesn't need to build a gateway here, right? Because he has the map control. He just needs to spend all his money on just gateway and then think about pushing, because the taste count is already too much, and I don't think they're gonna be able to break through this by himself.
Yeah, sometimes there is almost a factor where you have to consider your attention as a resource, and I think sometimes you can just take a few seconds or maybe even a minute just building. Here comes a drop at 9 o'clock. There's no response. There is a pull, but misclick there. You can't storm the Nexus, guys. That doesn't do anything, unfortunately.
But this pull now Dr. Hong is focused on defending against drop. Now he has to focus on looking at the minimap. So this makes the game very uncomfortable for TOS players, and that is the biggest impact for drops. Even if the drops aren't successful, the idea of mentally it'll just keep you occupied.
Right, you can't fully commit. You can't full send anything. You can't just turn your brain off. You have to keep looking at the minimap. And at this point, I would like to drop just to go to 1 o'clock, because even if at this point he has to pull SCVs, that art itself is a huge damage.
Another drop coming in. Oh!
Yeah, 9 no pull.
That was so fast.
The CC lives on, guys. Course curse. Again, he said that he's never seen Dr. Hong get all. This is 2 games in a row.
But that was so fast, though. The shuttle just came, dropped.
I tell you what, I think I'll join up.
Hey, one block, thanks so much.
From Dr. Hong over all the way from 1.
Drink a shot of ketchup for me.
I don't have ketchup anymore. Drop coming in, Terry response, and it's your
kill. Man, SCV's too beefy, guys.
SCV's too OP. Even gets a kill on the High Templar. Oh my goodness. What kind of worker is this? Steroid.
SCV too beefy.
Here comes the pressure. Oh, drop on 1 o'clock. Storm.
Oh,
beautiful storm.
Great
He only
storm. He has 8 SCVs left. Yeah, at this point, I think this is pretty much what they can just keep doing is just storm 1 o'clock, because even if he's just pulling SCVs and he doesn't lose SCVs, that itself is going to be huge, because
I don't have ketchup.
He's at maybe 16 total SCVs from my count, so pretty far behind.
Yeah, he has 10 SCVs on the right side, 4 SCVs on the left side. Probably has about like 20-ish. Speed lock pushing in.
I would like to see Banging just take a minute or so, just building pylons and building gateways. Because right now the only thing keeping him from getting a huge army is just lack of pylons and lack of gateways. He is sending units over to 1 o'clock and they are getting their damage in, but it's just these little skirmishes that they can eventually clean up. But if he just focuses on a single attack, he should be able to just outright kill them.
But what I like about Banging right now is he's massing and dropping at the same time. So he has a couple of goons here targeting shuttle. Oh, cut at 11 o'clock. So drop doesn't work. Tank drop is getting shut down. Speedlaw Toss Army is just pushing into, and the GG is called.
GG.
The first game goes to Terry Banging.
I like Tiger Hong trying to attempt that. I do think the race are pretty ambitious, but I think that's more of a sign of things to come where they decide to mix it up.
Yeah, I think it would have made sense if they were in a better position where his toss teammate wasn't blocked. Then they could have done like a sneak attack with the raids, and you saw, even though it wasn't a secret attack, it still did so much damage because mech players don't get their eBay up as fast because you don't expect raids, right?
Right. Yeah, it's definitely got damage in, but I mean, trading your production buildings for a decent amount of SCVs is never worth it.
All right, second game is gonna be PR, and here we go. Those of you tuning in, welcome. I
think PR is the type of game or type of matchups where it is going to be relatively even.
Look at this. So 5 o'clock we have Toss as Dr. Hong, and then we have Zerg player as Tiger. Blue team we have Terry as Terran, and Toss as Banging. Again, blue team, pretty good position here. Not bad position. The only thing that I would say it has good for red team is that the Zerg and the Terran is adjacent.
Yeah, but the Protoss is far away relatively speaking, so it could work out. I mean, the Protoss could go almost undisturbed, if you will, and just be given liberty to do whatever he wants. But if blue team is aggressive enough, it could be a situation where red team their Protoss can't get into the fight fast enough.
I actually like, instead of going for a 9 pool, I actually like going for a 7 pool if you're going to do a Forge Gateway instead of Gateway Forge. Because 6 links come out before the 1 Marine comes out, so you could do so much more damage, in my opinion, if you're doing in PR.
Yeah, it looks like they are going for a 1 gate, 1 Forge though, but to be fair, they didn't really know that it was Terran, so...
But even against like Toss, so I like this. They scouted with 6 o'clock, and then on the second scout they put down a pylon immediately. He didn't even know that it was 9 o'clock. Terran. Now
they did with the Overlord.
Oh, they did? Okay. So he confirms. Now they're putting down their own block here at 7 o'clock. They should know that it's Zerg.
Yeah, I don't think the 7 o'clock block is gonna be possible, right?
So this is the trick here. This is where the bunker placement is not going to be good. Why? If it was 7 pull, or I guess 9 pull, no speed. If this 6 links that come out, it can actually bypass these 3 Marines and go straight into 9 o'clock space, causing damage. So if you're a Terran player, putting a bunker out here like this, in my opinion, is not a good idea. And we're about to see here. And if he loses these Marines, it's gonna be even crazy.
The Marines, I think, did buy some time for the cannons to go up, though. The cannon, oh man, it's gonna be close. SPVs are being just annoying enough, though. But I think the bottom cannon is gonna go up. I don't think they're paying attention.
But the 2 links that went to the bunker, that was just miss micro. If all 6 links were here, this would have been like target the SCVs and then target the cannons afterwards. But he was too ambitious on trying to get the cannons here. If this is the case, it's still not bad because Zerg didn't go for speed lock. Zerg actually stuck on speedless.
Yeah, exactly. Zerg can be a little bit more little bit greedier now. Protons can sort of play accordingly, play defensive, maybe get the cannons at the choke. But yeah, I think that micro definitely could have been better. I don't think the wall should have gone up, honestly, on that one, but
Yeah, I agree. I think the 2 or 3 links followed. Oh, you should be killing the factory SCV here. Factory SCV. Too late. Yeah.
yeah, we're getting a good example of course yell right now, just yelling at these players.
I'm not yelling. But this
Feels like
puts them at a very big disadvantage, right? Now the toss block failed. He opened up Gateway Forge. The cannons didn't go up. So now you have to play the catch up here, right? But then
Benny is really trying hard to get these cannons up at 5 o'clock, but I also question whether it's necessary. I mean, you have to cancel like 3 or 4 cannons there.
yeah, PT versus
like-
PZ, you don't need to block. You could just
Yeah.
block the toss, right? Not the Zerg. I think that's the first mistake.
Yeah, it's just like the last game where the double block really isn't necessary, but also in a normal PT against, let's say it's PT against PT, you would expect the vultures to just outright win the battle against zealots, so you can just almost block them in with units alone. So I'm not sure. I feel like these cannons are just delaying your own tech/eco when it didn't need to.
Yeah, I do agree with that. Because if once they saw that the block failed, you should have been freely able to just go straight into tech, right? Instead of having to try to block 5 o'clock. But I guess it makes sense here because look at Terry. He actually opted to go for siege tanks. Got 2 add-ons with 2 factories. But Tiger didn't go later first. He actually went Hydras first, so it's still okay.
Yeah, which makes sense. I mean, you're probably expecting the earlier tank to come, and with no possibility of your ally coming in to help, you do want that.
Actually, I don't know. I feel like maybe Hydras were not the good idea. I think you stay on Hydra links, right? So you make a group of Hydras, get your speed links, and then when you have about 8 Hydras, you spend all this larva on links and then go for a big push. And I think that's the only way.
Yeah, you do need lings, but as soon as the cannon's finished, I think the effectiveness of lings disappear. But oh my god, those tanks actually reach.
Wow, Terran OP.
Tanks OP. Oh my god. That reaches.
I don't know why he's not building stuff on his larva. Is he waiting for Spire?
I mean, he doesn't really have. He can make four mutas, but can't mine minerals anymore.
Yeah, this doesn't make sense either because he has cannons behind it too, right? So now there's no answer for.
Yeah, and they're about to scaffold 12 proxy too.
Oh my goodness, this is disgusting. Are they map hacking? Stream cheat?
Yeah, I mean, this is what happens when Course decides to stream with no stream delay. So.
Why would I do stream delays?
Well, we're seeing an example here.
Amazing.
But I mean, I do agree. I think maybe some combination of like Hydroling would have worked better. I mean, you just won't have enough Hydras to deter Zealots plus Marines plus especially tanks.
Yeah,
you need the Zerglings to surround basically.
It wasn't like Vulture first and then tanks. It was actually just.
It was way faster tanks, yeah.
Yeah, it was like 2 tanks and like 3 Zealots, 1 Vulture, and 4 Marines. I feel like you could have just overwhelmed it with Zerglings instead of opting for Hydras here. I think that's. I mean, then again, it's easier said than done, right?
No, it's. I think you could have just made Zerglings.
Okay, that's true. The Reaver is out though, so let's see what will happen. Oh, Bagoon is out. They're already ready, already prepped for this.
Yeah, in this case, blue team, you're sort of just okay at this point, taking their time, just playing out slowly. Unless these Reavers become Snow Reavers, it is hard to hard to visualize them coming back, honestly.
Unless somehow these cannons and turrets, for some reason, 1 out of 255, just miss all shots.
Yeah, if they just go 255 for 255, then yes. But yeah, that'll be hard.
Snow would win.
But I think the initial miss micro where Zerg got blocked can honestly be the root of everything that happened. I don't think. Yeah, I think Zerg sort of just gave up the block a little too easily, and in turn, you know, you're sort of left in a situation where you feel like you could have gone Lings, but then you're like, now that I'm blocked, I shouldn't go Lings. But then, in reality, you almost should have stayed on Lings to keep this from happening.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't go speed, right? He didn't go gas first, so he opted to get 4 hatcheries and then get gas, which I think was fine, right? But then once they scouted that it was mech, I feel, or when they saw that tanks were coming in or they were pushing him, I don't think Hydras were the right choice, because you would have to assume that, oh, he's probably going to send me tanks, right? Because Sunkens aren't going to do much. So
Right.
I feel like it's one of those things where you got to prepare like kind of one step ahead there. Oh, but big hit on the reverse.
Yeah, you do sort of have to expect almost like worst case scenario, like what could happen. What is it? But yeah, blue team just playing this out really slowly. They're not even bothering to cliff tank 5 o'clock yet, probably because they know that.
This is a very Terry style. He likes to kill one person like with strategically, and then take over the map and then slowly squeeze them out.
Yeah, I mean that is sort of the safe way, if you will, right? You're playing extremely, solidifying your win type deal. Cover all your bases. Make sure there's no hole.
Drop going from 6
But I think
o'clock.
we're seeing the strength of Terry banging again. I think they're both extremely solid playing standard. Tiger, Dr. Hong, I think they thrive on being able to be dynamic with their plays. But when you have players that are pretty strong in their fundamentals like Terry banging are, it is going to be hard to sort of take advantage of those loops. Here comes a drop at 9, but with Rage, I think it's going to get
Glides, Raids already all prepared. He already saw it. Yeah. I think GG is going to be called in a bit. But yes, I 100% agree, and I think that's the reason why I always wanted to emphasize on fundamentals first. Don't do crazy stuff first. Like, don't try to learn new build every day. Stick with one build for like half a year until you master it. And even then, you still probably didn't master it. And I think that's just what Starcraft is.
Yeah, Starcraft, there's so many variables that, you can learn the first 5 minutes perfectly. You can learn the first 6 minutes. When you get to 7 minutes, that's when all the different types of branches, different variables, different stems, if you will, start to happen. And yeah, learning all those reactions, those possibilities, I think is important. Rather than trying to learn how to use disruption against drops, for instance. So for anyone here that's looking to learn innies, it's like Bruce Lee says, you fear the man that's practiced one punch 1,000 times, and 1,000 punches one time. So.
And I think this tournament definitely showed the reason some of these, especially Terry and Banging, like they stuck with the fundamentals. It's clean execute. It's just block, make units, push together, right? It wasn't like fast tech or fast anything. After they block one person, they attack another person, and then if it's a 2 versus 1, they just slowly take map control and then just win the game.
Yeah. A lot of StarCraft is really just chain reactions, right? Just if then statements almost. And I think while Terry obviously has a great understanding, I think Banging also sort of bounces off nicely with Terry. He sort of just needs an understanding of why you do X after Y or Z. And I think Terry is very thorough from my experience, from having listened to him train and practice. And again, I think that pairs nicely with Banging, as opposed to maybe someone that wants to do some sort of fast carrier build off of 3 gas or something, for instance.
Yeah, Banging has a trait of he takes feedback, he understands it, and then executes it. And I think for now, that's the fastest way to learn. And then once you slowly build this knowledge, now you have this tool, right, to use it on your own, depending on the situation. But it's
Yeah, right. Once you know why everything is done a certain way, you can then sort of adapt it on yourself. You know, you sort of mold it to your own playstyle. If you notice after you go 8 racks that you often get pushed before your factory is out, well then you can learn to either stay safe or build more marines, etc. type of stuff. But
here comes the tank cliff. All the drops so far are literally been denied from both sides, and if you're a toss player trying to do drops and your drops get denied like this, it's so disheartening that you don't want to play the game anymore.
Yeah, I mean, everything is getting dropped at 6 o'clock. I'm sorry, every shuttle is getting stopped at 6 o'clock by Raves. They can't even get out at 3 o'clock. I mean, the build, 5 o'clock is built out pretty much all the way, I think. Not literally, but almost as much as a Protoss might want to be, but...
Yeah, but if the
you're gonna get
drops don't
slowly
work,
squeezed in, right? Yeah.
if the drops don't work, then you can't really beat a 2v1, right? And then here comes the final push. Both Terry and Banging's army pushing in to capture Game 2 of the finals.
Yeah, Game 3 is going to be tough, especially when you know you're in the losers bracket. This means that you not only have to win 3 straight now, but you also can't lose the next set, right? So, yeah, it's just going to get tougher for Tiger Hong as they're down 2-0.
GG! Beautifully done. The teamwork with Terry and Banging throughout the entire tournament definitely... It definitely felt like they played and communicated well with each other.
Yeah, I really have a gripe with whoever set up the teams. Like, why did you set up the teams like this?
I don't know what would have been a better choice in my opinion.
Maybe next time, no big one.
No!
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Kick him. But fun series still. Obviously, Terry banging up 2-0. It may series score-wise, it may seem like it's extremely one-sided, but both teams I think are playing well. I think Terry Bang is just sort of covering their bases a little bit faster than Tiger Hong are. So
I actually want to hear what Banging has to say after the game and how the game actually turned out. Like, did he go through like hardcore training with Terry to get this far? But here we're gonna introduce Red Zerg. We have Tiger. PZ is the matchup, and then Dr. Hong as Toss, and Terry as Zerg, and Banging as Toss.
last time we saw Tiger Hong as PZ against Van Wan, they did play that pretty well. So interested to see how this game turns out. Especially with 12 o'clock Banging being so far away, I think they may have, Red Team might have a chance to almost kill 7 o'clock before 12 o'clock is even able to participate in the battle. So I think if there's ever a game where they have a pretty good advantage, this is it.
I don't think like blocking strategy would work out here because 7 o'clock is Zerg, so it doesn't make sense.
It's almost not needed. Yeah,
it's not needed. And then if you try to block 12 o'clock, because your teammate Zerg is so far away, and a counter is inevitable, it just won't work out. But 9 o'clock going for a 9 pull, 9 gas in a corner position versus Terry's 2 hatch.
Yeah, 9 toss is also going 1 gate 1 forge, so they are going for the block, which I suppose it works, but again, it's almost like 12 o'clock is so far away that he's not going to be able to defend the block. So I wouldn't be surprised if they just don't even bother contesting it and they just say, all right, just
get a double nexus, get cannons, and then I'll just get multiple hatcheries, multiple sunkens, and defend.
Oh, and the two probe harassment come, but it's not gonna kill any drones. I don't like this block at 7 o'clock because this delays the Zealot count, the gateways, right, at 9 o'clock. But if you look at banging, standard 3-gate forge, one Zealot's gonna come, and then when 4 Zealots come, he's gonna be able to quickly break down this cannon, and there won't be enough Zealots to help defend this.
Yeah, what I often see happen in this situation is that they don't have vision over at 12, 1, or 11. So they almost never see the Zealot come. So they're usually caught off guard. They, can't defend. They have to basically overcompensate to defend the Zealots from coming in. So basically whatever advantage they plan to have with this wall is just all dissipated. So
oh, the 3 Zealots, is he gonna leave? 3 Zealots? He needs this cannon up before... Okay, good. Okay, the Ling's deterred. But this is the reason why you always go 3-gate forge against in PZ, because Ling run by is just so high.
Right, you should almost never go, or not almost, you should never go 3-gate gas against Zerg, because if there's any Zerg worth their salt, their Lings will just outright kill you.
Hatchery count wise, 7 o'clock has faster third hatchery, more Lings, and more drones. So they got the Lings out, right? But the Lings haven't been able to do much. Oh, but if they do end up blocking 12 o'clock, then it changes the scenario here.
Yeah, and this is definitely as good a time as any. And I wonder if 7 o'clock is just going to try and run all the way out and ignore the cannons.
Oh, but Zealot... Oh, lost 4 Zealots there, and that's terrible. I'm kind of wondering why banging Zealots were out on the map, knowing that Lings were out on the map and his teammates' Lings weren't there.
They are trying to go for the block or the kill here at 7, but I don't think this is going to work.
He had to do that, so it forces them to come back out, helps banging recapture that choke. But
with how fast Zerglings are,
yeah, it just covers distance. Oh, and Zealot's Zergling great surround by Tiger. Oh my god.
Yeah, the probes are actually putting in a ton of work.
Oh my god, the probe!
What the
probe,
heck? Although
okay.
this engagement on the cannon isn't too great, but still, wow.
Oh
what
my
a
god.
fight.
Yeah, that was probably the best fight that Banging could have had.
Jeez.
And
yeah, now he's going to back up a little bit more.
And Terry broke through 7 o'clock, so this is... Oh, gotta kill probe. Nice. And then slightly back off with 1 lane being left, but cannons are back up at 12 o'clock. But this bought a lot of time. So what I would have liked to see here... Oh, is he still going for it? He's going for it.
I mean, Zerg has stopped making Lings, but I would like him to just keep the Zealot count and then have like a bigger push later.
Oh, but behind this, what Bangy should have done while he's contesting, he should have gotten 2 gas and a core. Like, this is slow. He has 1 gas out, but if he had core and 2nd gas already, he should be getting Robo by now. And while this is happening, he could make 2 reavers and start bombarding away at 9 o'clock.
Oh, the walls, though, they are sort of paper thin at this point, though. This is getting relatively unstable for Red Team, actually.
Wow, what happened?
I think the initial, or not the initial, I think that Zealot fight where they took out all of the Zerglings, Red Zerg stopped making Zerglings at that point. So because he essentially wiped out the population, it's just giving Terry a chance to almost take out the balance with his Zerglings, almost unexpectedly.
Yeah, and Terry going for 2 hatch, gathering Lings, got 4 hatch, now he's just gonna spam Lings, was able to break out, and now... Oh, but look at 5 o'clock. If 5 o'clock holds his push, this 1 push, if he could hold this 1 timing, he could get a Spire up and then have Mutas out way before, or even Hydras out before, but I think he's going for Mutas here.
Yeah, it should be Mutas with layer this early. And it is at the very bottom right corner.
Yeah, again,
I think he's gonna be able to defend with all these Sunkens.
Yeah, but why isn't
with the threat of Zealots.
Why isn't he spending Larva?
Why is he spending what?
Larva. He wasn't spending his Larva for some time.
Oh. He has like 69 minutes.
Oh, before that. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, but this is a beautiful defense right here.
Yeah, the Sim City I think is too good, and then the Zealots at 7 o'clock they are gonna keep reinforcements coming in, so I think he'll be fine, but they should be seeing the Spire at this point. So it is halfway done, so probably gonna see an Evo Chamber sometime soon.
But Tiger is not mining gas, so even if the Spire goes up, he can't build any mutas. Look how many cannons 9 o'clock made. Full link proof. Which I think it was a good decision. Because they were 7 o'clock was coming out, he doesn't have enough gateways out at the time. But I think this is this is Dr. Hong's trait where he opens up Gateway Forge and then tries to go for a block and then quickly transition into speed lock.
I can see how that works. I think that's pretty reminiscent of SCW play. But yeah, I think for the most part that's sort of the expectation, I feel.
Oh, but can 5 o'clock hold this push?
Yeah, this is now a little bit precarious, especially with all these Zerglings.
Even if he does hold his push, like look at how many drones he's losing right now.
Yeah, I like how Banging is just focusing down these drones. You're okay, you're tanking on the sunken hits, and you just want to kill all those drones.
But the counter from Dr. Hong at 7 o'clock is going in. He only has 2 sunkens, but he still has a lot of hatcheries to deal with this. Drones are coming in. Are they going to target fire the drones here? Target fire the drones.
Both Zealots actually coming in on either side, or both sides of the drones, or Zergy.
Oh, look. So he has... Oh, got the Hydra Den. Sunken go down. Now he needs to start killing drones here. He needs to stop targeting Sunken. Good. Getting the drones. 2 drones, 3 drones. 1 more. Oh, target. Focus a little bit more.
Meanwhile, Tiger's drone count is extremely low. It's about 7 drones right now because Banging just targeted only the drones. So
yeah,
well played there.
He needed to match that and kept on with 3 Zons. Just one shot the drones at 7 o'clock. That was unfortunate.
Yeah, +1 for both Zergs here, or Protosses, so they'll be able to clear out the Zergs if they're given that opportunity.
But what could happen here is you see all these Tiger Hong's mass build, these Zealots. If this Zealot goes to 7 o'clock and snipe this 1 Spore, these 2 Mutas can actually cause a lot of issue.
Well, he does have the Hydra Den, so eventually the Hydras will come out. So I think if they pair this and take this fight with the Mutas next to the cannons.
Oh, 2 Corsairs come out from Banging. What the heck is going on?
This is such a carry thing. That's 100% a carry thing.
Yeah, he probably said go get 2 Stargates.
Yeah. Yeah, now that he has 3 Stargates, he doesn't have to pay attention. He can just A-move his Corsairs, and that'll just basically deter the Zerg from being able to do anything for quite some time.
The Mutas are here, but Hydras are out. Second Spore coming out. This is not looking good for Red Team here. Are we going to see a final sweep?
Oh man, 5 o'clock is going in, but there's no movement from Dr. Hong at 9 o'clock.
They have no vision at the choke.
Yeah, Tiger needs to defend with his life here. These drones need to somehow turn into hero drones and just hold on. But oh my god, +1 is just clearing these Sunkens like it's nothing.
Oh my god, they're just popping. Oh man,
this
this
they're
was
popping
just...
like my zits. Oh.
Okay, well, we didn't need to know that.
All the pus.
No pus.
Going for the layer though, I think this is gonna be close. But even if he doesn't get the layer, the Spire's gone. And what will the red team do to deter the Hydras?
I'm surprised they opted to go Spire instead of Hydras. Because usually against Toss, you go Hydra Lurker, you don't really go Mutas right away.
Yeah, I think this is sort of once again the
It's just great
Trying to be,
fundamentals,
trying to be cute almost, but
I don't know. There's just great fundamentals on both sides. Like Banging just sticking with Speedlot, +1 Speedlot, and then going into Corsairs to counter the Mutas. And then Terry going to 2-hatch, saving the link count, and then switching over to Hydras.
yeah, I mean, it's just like with mutas, you have to just babysit them a little bit more. You have to obviously spend way more money. Whereas with Hydras, the 12 Hydras can do a little bit more faster than 12 mutas could. So it's almost like that. You sometimes keeping it simple is really all you need.
But it did delay lurker count right now, right? It's 12 minutes and Terry doesn't have lurkers. So this timing is actually really big.
Yeah, especially after he caught all of Banging's army at the middle of the map.
Yep. +1 armor, +1 armor, and +1 weapon. This is huge. He has 4 Archons here and it's going in. Let's see what happens. No lurkers.
Sim City is amazing though. You're gonna have to see if they pay attention.
Target fire! Zealots, target fire! The SimCity is just too good. I wish he had like 1 or 2 High Templar here.
The Zealots want to be on top of the Hydras, but they're so busy fighting the
Yeah,
the
they're on the
Sunkens,
bottom,
and
right?
then, yeah.
And Archons are just getting targeted down by Hydras.
And meanwhile, Dark Templars are just destroying 5 o'clock because all the Overlords are gone.
Oh my
Because
goodness,
Banging
look
went
at
for
this play.
Stargate. This is Savior and Bisu all over again.
Oh, Corsair DT combo. Has he been watching 2007 MSL?
Oh my god, this is anytime.
Oh,
Oh, layers gone, layer pop.
Overlord pop. Oh my god, 10 kills on the DT. 11, 12. Wow, that was beautiful play. All Overlords are dead. No money left.
Wow. I mean, classic combo, right? Corsair DT, and having the awareness to sort of pull that off during this game, I think, very well done. And I mean, well defended by Terry too. Right now, Terry's just held everything. So
Hydras are out. I think he has speed and range. All he needs is lurkers, and then they're gonna do a last push against 7 o'clock, 5 o'clock, I think.
yeah, gateway count is definitely in the favor of Dr. Hong. I think Banging could once again just use a few seconds, maybe a minute, just spending money on gateways and pylons.
This 4 Stargate,
he's-
I think it's a little too much, no?
Yeah, it's definitely I think keeping a little bit of attention away. You see Corsair movement is pretty active, but I think that is sort of costing him other aspects of macro. But yeah, just banking up the money. If there is one criticism, is that Banging probably just could spend a little bit more time on the macro side of things. But that's extremely critical. I think both players, Terry Bang, have played this series, I think, amazing. And really, I mean, just minimal amount of mistakes and just doing the things that they need to do correctly.
And then the Zealots are coming down to clean up 5 o'clock here. Where I saw a drop. Where did that drop go?
Yeah, Dr. Hong's drops here. I going to 9 or going to 12, it would have to get an all, and then maybe if he runs down to 7 o'clock and sort of cleans out 7 in one shot.
This could be an unfortunate meeting right here. Oh, he sees it. Now the Hydra's at 12 o'clock is going to respawn. Hydra's? Dragoons responding. Hydra's responded, but the drop where Templar. That's so unfortunate. The Templar got dropped on the other side of the map.
Oh, barely could get that one off. Yeah, Zerg trying to fight, or Red Zerg trying to stay in this game valiantly, but I think unfortunately he's just a pixel now.
Yeah, lurkers are out, no observers. It's very similar to the last game, right?
Yeah, probably just gonna clean out 5 o'clock, just play pretty standard.
Comes the speed launch, pushing in. cleaned up the entire map at 11 o'clock, and then, yep, they're gonna lurker him in, and I think a drop is gonna come, in my opinion.
Yeah, lots of shuttles over at 12 o'clock. He can probably just keep full sending here and just force trays over and over again until he has like reavers. And then Zerg can just wait until Hive Tech and then just go for some sort of a Guardian push or big Doom drop. So
Yeah. Even if he just sends like 3 shuttles with 2 High Templar Zealots, just keep sending over and over, I think the game would be over too. But either or, they're breaking through the choke. Zealots are so strong. 2-2 upgrade against 1-2 upgrade for Dr. Hong. Are we gonna see our final champion from this?
yeah, I think this team is just too good. Terry Bang. I wonder, like, out of any combination that maybe we didn't see could beat it, but I really think Terry Bang was like the favorite from the get-go. The only consideration I might have would be TB and health, but obviously, unfortunately, that combination couldn't happen.
I agree. TB and health were the second runner-up from according to everyone else. And they're gonna hit him with the lag spike.
I think maybe course yell didn't help
I know, yo.
keep them around. But I think we could maybe see like a show match between Chub and Jehudi against these two, right?
Congratulations comes out, and I think they're gonna see G.
Yeah,
soon.
well played, and great mannered by Tiger Hong. Really,
GG. They were so
GG.
close, crawling back from the death of losers bracket. They won every
the
single
first
match, but they fell shortly in the grand finals against Terry and Banging.
Boing.
Wow, I mean, the games were definitely fun. It was just hard to keep a consistent game going, but Banging, very, very good. I thought he went on vacation and didn't play for a long time, but today he came in with S tier level and movements were really good. His counter was really good. His build was on point too, so really, really good.
Yeah, I think Terry Bang. I think they only lost 1 game in the whole tournament, right? Against TJ and Phil.
Yeah, they did.
The game that we didn't see, unfortunately.
Yeah, the toss game, the one that got corrupted.
Well played though. Well played by everyone. I'm surprised that TJ Phil couldn't go further, but Terry Bang I think is favorite and rightfully won. Tiger Hong close second. Everyone else also very fun watching them play.
Yeah. So before we move on and close out the tournament, do you want to cast the other losers bracket?
What do you mean other losers bracket? There's multiple losers bracket, or you don't want like other games?
Other games like Dr. Hong versus Q and Philo.
Yeah, we can.
All right, so let's go. We're gonna see what Dr. Hong and Tiger had to climb to get to the grand final, but unfortunately could not take down the great titan of Terry and Banging.
You don't want to interview Banging like you mentioned earlier.
Oh, should we interview them first? Okay, 1 second.
Well, I figured in their minds it's over for them. So,
do you have questions for them?
What'd you say?
Questions.
Do I have questions like to you?
No. Let's go. I'll come to home team and the other Discord. Oh, congratulations! The other Discord.
Hey, got back.
Banging, I heard you came back from vacation, but you killed it. How do you feel?
Pretty good. I mean, we lost the set yesterday versus them, and that was pretty bad. I think we won games, and then they swept us when we were just practicing yesterday. But they kind of gave away their build with proxy at 12, so we kind of expected that.
Oh, no way.
Oh, so you were sandbagging. Yeah, you were sandbagging so that way you could extort more information out of them.
I was just shaking off the rust.
Whose decision was
Terry.
it? Whose decision was it to go for 4 Stargate build?
Well, we did that last night, and it worked out pretty well. But yeah, it's Terry's. That's all Terry's idea. I'm just following his lead.
테리 형님 있나요? Okay, I think Terry is muted, but once again, Banging, did you how was your training with Terry?
Good. I mean, the guy's really smart. Like he picks up the games. Like his game sense is really good. If I lag behind, then yeah, I get yelled at a bit more than Cross, but it makes sense, right? Because he's so good. He expects it, and I'm like, okay, I'll get there.
Wait, so you get yelled at more than me?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
If anyone complains about Cross, I mean, no. Terry's up there.
I mean, you needed to, right? Because you guys ended up playing the best game of your life and just ended up, winning the whole tournament. So, once again, congratulations.
Yeah, I mean, that dude, he's great. He's smart. I mean, most UK guys or WK guys are strong and very knowledgeable, but he's on one now, especially with his strategies. I mean, he doesn't skip a beat.
Oh, nice. Do you have any questions?
No questions, but well played, Banging. I guess if there is a question, do you have any feedback or anything that you would have liked better from the tournament, or anything that you liked in particular?
I like the format. I like the twos and then practicing. I think everyone got excited and was playing a lot, but I think because it was so far out, some people maybe got burnt out. And so they dropped, or because they were active until it got closer to the tournament schedule. So that's kind of unfortunate. But no, I mean, hopefully it keeps going because definitely fun,
All right.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you for your feedback. Once again, congratulations. Thank you, Terry, for
Thanks for hosting it.
helping Banging. Thank you everyone for tuning in. We'll conclude our interview here. I'm gonna hop back to the other Discord, Dizzy. Alright, so any final thoughts with the tournament besides the issues that we had? Were the games at least fun for you?
Yeah, the games were fun. The games were really exciting. I would say probably my favorite one is going to be Tiger Hong against Van Wan in the very first game in the winners bracket. Yeah, I guess if there's any feedback or grievances, I would say that whoever organized this tournament probably needs to learn from his or her mistakes. Maybe set up logistics a little better, but also maybe avoid scamming. But yeah, congratulations. What is the payout? What is it, like $600 for the winning team?
The payout... Actually, let me pull that up right now.
The organizer doesn't know the payout. Surprising.
It was just too many things. $600 for first place, $250 for second place, and $150 for third place. So that means $300 per player, $125 per player for second place, and then $75 per player for third place. But
who's third place?
Third place is Vanguard and Big One.
I see.
But there is one MVP award, Dizzy, that I did wanted to give, that I am willing to donate $50 to. This was in consideration of not just winning, but the activity and the willingness to... So the whole point of this tournament was to ensure that we wanted to kind of showcase what an in-house game is, right? Not just pub games, but there's more to it than just fastest, right? And you can see all these...
There's layers.
Yes, there are layers, there's levels, and then it's fun seeing like high level games being played. So we wanted to give a $50 MVP award to. I will announce it once we finish our replay casting first.
Womp womp. Here comes this blue ball from Cars.
All right, I'm gonna create AC/AC. So we're gonna watch the games where Tiger and Dr. Hong was able to crawl their way out of losers bracket into finals.
Yeah, this is like a flashback episode, basically. Flashback art.
I hosted. Please join.
If anyone cares to know about my opinion on the MVP slash most active, I feel like there's two candidates. One would be Tiger. I think I've seen Tiger, and I'm speaking from a perspective where I actually stay up till 5 a.m. my time to watch everyone play, unlike Chorus who goes to sleep after his curfew. But yeah, I feel like Tiger, he's active. I feel like he also gets the brunt of a lot of yelling. But I feel like he's also come a long way, and he's also made a lot of connections and friends. The second candidate I would also give it to would be Big One. For as much shit that I give him, I do think that he was looking for activity. I think he was looking to learn. And I think he has actually improved. Going from 0 to any number is improvement. So I do think that he has gained some knowledge, gained some skill, and improved his mechanics since basically when we first started this whole thing. So
Gotcha. I'm gonna quickly hop into the other Discord because Terry unfortunately had his mic muted and he wasn't AFK. He was just muted.
Okay, you can
Yes.
go. I don't want to overlap too much.
Yeah. I don't know. You should just come so you can ask questions. Yeah. 안녕하세요.
Of course. 나 인터뷰 때 열심히 말했는데 뮤트를 해놔갖고.
You were muted?
Really, holy shit! I did a really good interview, but it's like a little bit not communicatable.
How do you feel winning the first champion of WK SFL tournament?
It's really good, but it's really good fun. I really appreciate Honk and Cross TG. You guys really did good, organize everything, and we did really hard work for us. And then if we have chance, it's really big fun. One of the big fun in your life, in our life too. And then Banging also really did good. I ordered all the detail, but he did more than I expected.
Oh.
So almost Banging really did a good job. That's why we won all the games. So all the honor to the Banging.
Wow. So can Banging join WK?
I mean, of course, absolutely.
Wow, Banging leveled up.
Boing.
I did an honor. Yeah.
That's awesome. Do you have any final thoughts, final feedback to the tournament, or something that should have improved?
As I reckon, once we decide we're gonna do tournament something, just better do on the short term. The 2 months practice time is probably not possibility. It's time when the season change, time change because of different country, and everyone has a region, everyone has family, so they hard to make it on the time. So they just give a maximum 1 month or just few weeks. We got a tournament and on time. Otherwise, just not joining. That's only I thought about that one. Too long term feels like a little bit losing all the interest too.
Yeah, like what Banging said, everyone kind of burned out, right? Gotcha.
That's only one I reckon, and also I say again, thanks Cross and Honk Easy.
Oh, thank you.
No, thank you everyone for sticking around. Dizzy and we had so much fun casting and watching all these games. The logistic is logistics, but it was so much fun to watch. So thank you so much for everything. Once again, congratulations, Terry and Banging. Send me your Venmo, PayPal so I can send. But once again, thank you so much. All right. I mean, I totally understand, but I had so much fun watching all these games, so I'm pretty excited to watch the next 4 games ish that's about to come.
You're talking about these upcoming replays?
Yeah. So you thought the tournament was over, but we didn't cast all the replays, so we're moving on to Philo and Q versus Hong and Tiger. This is the story where Dr. Hong and Tiger, they actually played the first game of the tournament. No, not the first game of the tournament. They actually played against, I believe it was Terry and, no, it was Vanguard and Big One. Then they lost, and then they crawled their way back, got their revenge match, and then we'll see from there.
Yep, and in case anyone forgot, because again, it was months ago since we last saw them, TJ and Phil, or QLO, Q and Phil, they lost to Terry Banging in the very first round of the winners bracket, 2-1. And so they also found themselves sort of in the depths of the losers bracket and had to fight their way back. But if you guys forgot, I totally understand, because again, it's been forever since Core Stream.
Anyway, so 5 o'clock we have Toss player. This is Dr. Hong. And we have 7 o'clock, it's Terran. We have Tiger. And then on the red team, we have Philo at 9 o'clock, and then Q at 12 o'clock.
Just because we know the results a little bit somewhat, or at least Course knows the results, I don't know the results for exactly who won what game. I'll actually be speaking on it, you know, again, as if I don't know, but bear with us. Course might be aware of what happens.
Actually I don't, because I only saw they played this game like 2 a.m. and then I kind of like watched a little bit, but I couldn't watch the full game. I just know the results. Yeah,
that's fine then too. I just figured you might have like glanced at it to make sure it wasn't corrupted, but that works out. Hopefully
here,
none of them are corrupted, but.
Yeah, so here Philo going for 3-gate Forge. We saw an 8 racks play by TJ, and then we see is this 8-8? No, this is 8 racks on 7 o'clock going for 2 factory here. But no.
Yeah, you see 9 o'clock going Forge. Mentioned this earlier. I don't think in PT going Forge is really necessary. You could honestly just bypass it and go straight into gas and get that faster Dragoon, contest the Vultures. So we see 5 o'clock just go without Forge into gas, and 9 o'clock go Forge and probably gas in a bit. So we're going to see the difference in timing with the Dragoons and just how much that might affect the game with dealing with Vultures.
That one Zealot getting that one SCV, I don't know if that's a good trade. Oh, maybe it is a good trade because it actually forced the Marines. Somehow 12 o'clock, 3 Marines came down all the way to 7 o'clock uncontested.
Yeah, but it wasn't really able to clear any of the SCVs, were they?
It didn't, but then it forced 7 o'clock to build more Marines. So it's going to delay his 3rd factory. Look at this. 12 o'clock actually has started his 3rd factory, but 7 o'clock doesn't. He's still pumping Marines here, so there's a little bit of a difference going on.
Yeah, we're also seeing a...
I was gonna say Zealots are getting like shredded a little bit. 2 Vultures did come out off of AVAX, which is interesting. But 1 Vulture comes out. The Zealots are fighting. Fight! Red team's retreating slowly, but...
Yeah, but with the Vulture count sort of in the lead, the Zealots are always going to take these pot shots, and you never want that. And then eventually Dragoons are out on 5 o'clock side, so the Vultures will actually be deterred. And so blue Vultures are now going to have the free reign over the red Vulture or red Zealots.
This cannon placement is so unfortunate. Oh my god, yeah, I knew this was gonna happen.
But what is that Vulture sticking their head out in front of the cannon?
Yeah, This is so unfortunate. This is also a reason you have to go Dragoons just so you could deal with vultures like this, or at least this cannon placement like right next to Nexus instead. It's just free punch.
Yeah, maybe 2 pixels down.
But then these blue toss goons are already out, so he's able to deter all these vultures. Oh, but free Dragoons?
But what happens is it's almost rock paper scissors. So obviously the zealots will deal well against the dragoons, but then the vultures are gonna fight well against the zealots, and then the dragoons are gonna fight well against the vultures. So yeah, it's really just a matter of rock paper scissors. I think 9 o'clock toss going zealots is gonna deal well against 5 o'clock toss going goons, but yeah, not if you're losing zealots like that, which is the issue. You know, you just have to hope that your zealots don't get unfavorable mine explosions.
Oh, this is an interesting. He did go 5-gate speed lot build instead of a goon build, and he just decided to completely wall off the vulture count here. This is not a bad idea. If in this situation, if Q actually opted for speed instead of siege, he's going for a siege mode, as you can see. If there was speed done at the same time, he can actually do a bypass and then go and kill a lot of probes here after putting down all these mines.
Yeah, he's definitely playing more standard though. I think going for the wall is probably a little bit impromptu. It definitely buys time, but then the issue is sort of what we saw in the first game with Terry Bang and Van Wan. Once they break out, what is going to be the response?
Yeah.
You know, so they're going to have all these units that were never attacked, never killed. So I'm interested to see. They're really going to have to go for a huge damage here at 5 o'clock while 7 o'clock is finally breaking out. But let's see how well these mines line up. This is all about mines and RNG, honestly, here.
Oh, but look at this great micro.
Look at these mine diffusals.
Oh!
This is like used to level of Dragoon micro here.
What is going on here? Oh, but the vultures did sneak in.
Yeah, we see the vultures getting some decent kills here.
He needs to do more. He's still 20 probe against 17. Oh, if the vulture came down a little bit more, the goons were stuck at the left side. If the vultures were micro just a little bit more, could have killed a lot more probes here. But that's unfortunate.
Yeah, but now 9 o'clock, this is again the issue. What can 9 o'clock do to contest or address the amount of units that Blue Terran had that wasn't fighting now that they're finally out? So
this kind of seemed like a build order issue here, right? Because he opted for 5 gateway, 1 gas, but then quickly tried to transition over to observer goons, which just doesn't work out if you're...
Yeah, that's why you just can't build Robo. You just need the units first before. Now, TJ is preventing drops, or not drops, reinforcements coming in, but there's just so many vultures here that even if you were to make five zealots coming out, I don't think he's going to clear this army.
Yeah, unfortunately, 9 o'clock seems to be dead. Observers out by 5 o'clock, and they're going to clearly sweep through this mine, and then could just honestly just go straight to 12 o'clock here.
Yeah, and 12 o'clock is sort of, I think, expecting this. He's getting triple command center, sort of expecting to play the game out a little bit longer. And if 9 o'clock toss is able to sort of get a probe out, he could maybe rebuild elsewhere. But yeah, this is just gonna be a huge uphill climb, having to deal with both Protoss and Terran.
And here we go.
Yeah, there's nothing at 12 o'clock.
Yeah, this decision was amazing. He killed targeted 2 tanks, and then just decided to push through. Target fire drop ships. Target fire the tanks. There's just too many stuff over here. But let's see how long this game will last. SCVs are being pulled, mines are being drawn. Look at that diffusal.
Yeah, this is again sort of the point where without reinforcements, you can just spawn camp them right on top of their factories, and Dragoons just a little OP against tanks. They clear the tanks in 8 shots, right? So and Wraiths.
Oh man, this you had 4 starports.
This is such a Tiger special here.
Tiger loves to go Wraiths here. This is just, and then spam turrets, but how do you deal with the goons and Wraiths at the same time, right? Yep. Pull back the goons, let the Wraiths kill the tanks.
Yeah, and realistically speaking, I mean, at this point, you might as well just stop making Dragoons. You can just keep making Zealots and just use speed lots to just clear out tanks and or turrets.
So what's interesting is both Terry and Q were very shocked by the Wraith, this kind of Wraith build.
You're talking about like after these games or just in general?
No, and before, even before when Tiger actually went for 2-port Wraith style, it actually caused a lot of damage. Even though against Terry, Tiger got pushed because of position and just not enough units, right? Because in this situation, they killed 9 o'clock, right? And then raids came in, so nothing's gonna target 7 o'clock. So he has the free air dominance here with raids.
Yeah, in TVT or Terra versus Terran, it is so important who gets air dominance because obviously that gives you reign over who can drop out where, where, and if you can freely drop or not. So, if you watch pro TVT, that's sort of why you see Wraiths become so important. Even though they are paper planes, they take full damage from everything. But yeah, you see this investment involved where you have to get Goliaths, which means less tanks, which means that if the opposing Terran is making tanks, you can't fight them as well. So, yeah, I think this might be a situation where it's just with the help of Protoss, TJ just can't keep up because of the unit comps.
But given all that, he was able to defend so well with almost minimal damage.
Yeah, but I think once the Protoss army from the middle of the map makes their way through, and you see a Reaver actually go all the way to 9 just for good measure, it's gonna be hard for TJ to hold on to this, I think.
Yeah, in this stage, once Terran starts stacking up on tanks, you stop building goons and you just go straight speedlots, and then you should be able to just overrun them, which is happening right now. Oh, never mind, all the cells just melted.
Yeah, there is almost a timing where if you have a control group or 2 of zealots, you can just freely run in, just right-click into the base, and then just aim move. It is extremely mindless and brainless. So if you guys want to, if you guys want to win, just do that. But you're right. There's always that timing where if there's enough tanks, they're just so susceptible to the zealots. But I mean, as you mentioned earlier, he is holding on.
But look at this. Dr. Hong is finally gearing up for a speedlot high Templar push, and then his gateways are all the way up. Mass is going well. Upgrades are started. Might even add it drop into this mix. So it's only a matter of time.
Yeah, and Tiger is actually same number of command centers as he is, with larger supply, and obviously Dr. Hong is just as strong too. So this is gonna be pretty tough. And he unfortunately lost his starport as well. I just realized that. So starports, dropship, especially on this map, I think is sort of what could maybe equalize the game.
Yeah.
Be it because cliff tanks are just extremely cost effective, but yeah, just no air dominance, especially with Tiger and his Wraiths. I can kill Wraiths.
Yeah, and we see a shuttle on the way now. Shuttle go in. Zealots drop. And
that second storm actually
dropped to 36 SCVs here.
Yeah, pretty much got halved, I think. But yeah, with these drops, I wouldn't be surprised if they just end up waiting on max before they just push all at once.
Yeah, just keep dropping, and then when you're 200, which I think Dr. Hong is at 160, 162 right now. Oh, but big push coming in with Raids, Zealots, Dragoons. On top of that, I did see shuttle on the way. And then here comes... Oh, are they going to finish 9 o'clock first? Oh, it looks like it. So they're playing
mine as well.
Yeah, they're playing the 2 versus 1 game right now.
Yeah, they can. This is the part where they can just play it out slowly. You know, time isn't on TJ's side, so time isn't on red side.
And then
for anyone that's...
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I said, for anyone that's watching, if you guys ever wonder what it means to play slowly, it means the sense of urgency is on the... you don't need the sense of urgency, whereas the other team would. So if you guys hear play slowly or play it out, that's usually what it refers to.
Yeah, right now, I think in order for Q to come back from this, he needed to be more aggressive and try to force his way to kill, or at least one of the Nexus, or cripple them. keep forcing people on the back end. Oh, but the shuttle, 2 shuttle comes in. Storm.
No.
Oh.
Oh, misclick.
Misclick. Oh, but second storm only gets 6 ACVs, but great pull.
But see here, you know, the Protoss armies die. The Protoss army dies, so you know, you may be thinking, oh well, he survived this, but at this point, Protoss is okay with the trade. The Protoss is okay with trading, even if it's 2 for 1. Because what that means is obviously your Terran ally can come in and clean up, or eventually Terran's production just can't keep up with Protoss's production.
Wow, look at this big tank army that's just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, it's just pure tanks. Yeah, this is like,
look at this blue line.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, how is he gonna defend this? I think once he
race.
scans and sees the number of tanks,
Look at the supply. Oh my goodness, it just keeps. Oh, he has more units than Toss.
Yeah, and all Terran needs to do here is literally just focus on the fight, and GG.
And GG is called. That was really well done. I think the slow push to the 2 versus 1 situation was really well done there.
Yeah, I like how they pressed the issue and tried to kill 5 o'clock's probes, but there was just I think you're right when it comes to 9 o'clock's build. I think it was a little bit staggered. You know, you almost sort of just bypassed units and went straight for observers, which is just a recipe for disaster. So
yeah.
So this is game 2, also PR, right?
Yep, game 2. Oh no! So what ended up happening was they actually started playing mirror because they forgot it was PR. So, but at PZ, 11 o'clock we have Dr. Hong, Tiger, and Zerg again. They played a lot of PZ in this tournament. And then Philo actually played Zerg instead of Q, who played Toss.
Interesting. Yeah. Phil's Protoss definitely, I feel like, is his strongest match or strongest race. Can't say I've seen him play Zerg too often, if ever. So curious how this goes out. But I mean, TJ, I feel
his Protoss is probably the best.
Oh, show game, sorry. Alright, so Overlord Scout is going to be at 1 o'clock. Red Team's going to find them first. I'm actually surprised the Overlord went down instead of left because it's closer distance to go left than down in this situation.
Yeah, I think this is a situation where just because of inexperience, not aware. But yeah, in case anyone here is wondering, the distance between corner to 12 and 6 is faster than 3 to 9.
Because you have going vertical, it's longer on this map.
Right.
Philo is opting to go 2 hatch pool. He's gonna get gas here, but Tiger opted for 9 pool, 9 gas mid position. So let's see if they're gonna go for a block play.
And both Protoss is going 3 gate, so pretty standard, I think. The mids are going pool first, corners are going hatch first.
Philo actually didn't go for a gas here. Is he gonna go for a 3rd hatch? Yep. Gonna play late Ling or maybe just drone up. No.
Unless you're
Ling.
playing extremely carefully, I'm not a big fan of no gas 3rd hatch. You do obviously get more Zerglings out, but the speed just helps you fight so much better, right? Otherwise, you just wouldn't get speed.
I don't think he's gonna go for Lings. I think he's just gonna drone up and go straight to Hydras. Yep.
That is a safe play. I mean, that is relatively safe, I think. Yeah.
The distance-wise, it's so bad, right?
Yeah. I guess they probably figured, like, you know, based on their positions, they probably can't get better for the other side. But yeah, you're gonna have to pull some probes or drones here, but you should be fine otherwise.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. Oh, before Lings come out, I think it would have been better to just keep droning here instead of making any Lings.
Yeah.
Because for Zerg,
that's sort of the benefit with that, yeah.
Yeah, for Zerg, 1 larva matters a lot because you need to build drone and units. So.
Yeah, and here also, you know, this may not seem like a big deal, but having these Zerglings is just attention you're spending instead of using their larva. You see 1 o'clock, their larva sort of idle. Just you know, the amount of things you build obviously determines how much things you have to do. So it's like, keep it simple. There's really no reason to build larva or build things because you already have summons. TJ is sort of fighting back here. He is relatively precarious position with speedlings done, but 2 cannons at home with 3 zealots, I think he should be fine.
Yeah, but losing those zealots out on the map like that, knowing that your teammate's not gonna make lings.
Yeah, definitely vulnerable to getting walled in at this point though.
But
Which
here,
yeah, looks like actually it's about to happen, or what's about to happen.
let's see what happens. No ling.
Oh man, he's
gonna cannon rush. Yeah.
Oh
Wow.
now time is not on TJ's side, right?
Yeah.
So,
So their plan essentially is just break TJ's. Knowing that there's no ling backup, they already killed a lot of zealots. They have ling and zealots, so why not just cannon rush and break all these cannons? This is a great strategy.
yeah, I agree. I mean, this is what you should do. You either have to put on the aggro, or you have to be willing to keep up an eco. So they're just going the aggro route. Looking over at 1 o'clock, I think 3 gas is a little overkill, especially if you're going hydras.
Yeah, 5 hatch hydras. I would say. Oh, this is 4 hatch hydra. 5 hatch. Yeah, 2 gas is probably enough.
Yeah. So the reason why third, eventually the gas might pile up, which obviously slows down your next hatcheries. And yeah, you usually just want to be okay with throwing down one hydra den, but I suppose just 2 is fine as well. But yeah, now with the cannons up, these gateways are not long for the world.
Yeah, but Q already restarted robotics facility as soon as he saw that what was happening. So he may be losing gateway count, but I think it'll be okay as long as Reavers come out, and then he'll just slowly transition while microing Reavers, and then expand his gateway in the future. So I think he's still okay.
Yeah, I would also like in this case Phil to maybe send overlords towards the Zerg and Protoss. You're okay at this point to lose an overlord with your drone count for the sake of seeing what might happen, what the follow-up is. So I would like to see that, and TJ also rebuilding gateways on the bottom of his map is good. I mean, yeah, he's just gonna have to survive off of these cannons.
Hydras are slowly coming out. Upgrades are done. Oh, but yeah, you're right. If this one overlord just saw 12 o'clock and he had no sunkens, I think what I would have done was make like 12 units, 12 zerglings.
Yeah, just full send, yeah.
Yeah, and then just send it, just so that like they have to pull all these lings back. Like it's too comfortable right now for red team.
Yeah, yeah. You want them on their toes. You know, it's sort of easier said than done, but you know, just letting them do what they want is, you know, never favorable, especially if you're on the back foot. So
you know, one thing I really like about Dr. Hong is he's very consistent with his build order and his SimCity. I think all the TOS games that I've been watching, it's very similar. He gets his like 6
SimCity.
Yeah, he gets his 7 gates up. He gets 2 gas, and then he starts teching up. Very, very consistent. But they're okay.
I mean, as long as he does the same build every single time, you know what to expect.
Yeah, and it's been working, so why stop?
Man, Phil's hydras are stuck in his base for some reason, so he's not gonna be able to push effectively here. I think he would have had a chance to break if his hydras were out on the map a little bit faster, but
yeah, this was a 5 hatch hydra. So meaning if it's 5 hatch hydra, then your hydra needs to come out by 5 minutes, right? 5:30 latest. But this hydra first push came at 7 minutes, which means you could have actually gone for a 7 hatch hydra at that point.
Yeah, now he has to just come back into his base, get deterred even more.
Yeah,
Reavers are out, so.
But look at this from the red team. Just completely spread Zerglings all over the map, knowing that his Zerglings are going to be in use. It's like full maximum efficiency right now.
Right.
Hydras are coming out.
Shuttle floating out in the middle of the map is a little dangerous though, but I mean, in this situation he is safe. Yeah, he needs to go back and be safe because otherwise speed loss and Hydras are going to go kill him, so. But Yeah, now you see the opposing Hydras pull back. Now you need to push out.
This is good. It deterred the entire Hydras back to base, which allows blue Hydras to come out and finally break through this choke. So,
oh no!
Oh, okay.
Reverse.
I feel like that was a little greedy, right? Traveling while being detected. Imagine those two Reavers and Zealots fight alongside with Hydras here.
Yeah.
12 o'clock had no Sunkens. 12 o'clock had no Sunkens, so...
With no speed, yeah, exactly. You could have just gone straight in. But yeah, at this point, when you see no Sunkens, I'm just going straight in and trying to kill drones or trying to kill Hydras.
I think that was just lack of vision, and then there was lack of communication there. Because I think he was just flying blind. He didn't know where to go. He didn't know what was happening. So
yeah, that was just too greedy with no speed, trying to float over like that with Reaver shuttle or shuttle with Reavers. Yeah, fighting if Reavers here are backing up these Hydras, backing up your own Zealots, you'd be getting so much more value out of them.
But great surround by red team. Hydras are falling back. There's just a lot of goons. Goons are already +1, and then
Lurkers are out for 1 o'clock though. So if Phil is able to grab position and keep detection away, he'll be able to maybe bring it back. But
this is great push. They killed 2 Reavers, and they're automatically pushing away immediately. 12 o'clock drop. Storm. Reavers. 3 kills. What dud? And look. Oh!
Kills about 10 drones there, so definitely have them. And Phil is actually ahead in drone count now. These lurkers are sort of in no man's land, so you definitely want to utilize them a little bit better.
Target the Overlord. Target the Overlord. You have lurkers.
You need a little bit better protection though.
Target
yeah, you just need to kill the one Overlord. You just need to kill the one Overlord.
It's one Overlord,
oh
please.
No, he's gonna lose all of his units. Where's he looking?
That's so unfortunate.
Yeah, grabbing position there would have been important because it either would have forced out storms or you would have just been able to kill all of the Hydras, potentially even kill the High Templars. But now,
11 o'clock,
now he's
yeah.
a threat. Yeah.
But Dr. Hong also, I mean, they have map control, so no drop from 6 o'clock is going to be able to reach 11 or 12 undetected. So there was another cut here, so now...
Yeah, just cut off.
Yeah, now they're just going to go for a huge push at 1 o'clock. Lowering Hydra count is perfectly fine.
Interestingly enough, there's Dark Templars at 12 o'clock.
Oh my god. Yeah. Oh, just... Can they just target... Oh, how many DTs is this? Oh, no, just killed us.
Yeah, 60 Ts.
If those 60 Ts actually target the Hydras instead of going for the lair, I mean, I guess you wouldn't have known, right? Or maybe even try to kill the drone since it's one shot? I don't know.
But 1 o'clock here. Just losing that Hydra and Lurker out in the middle of the map. That's like your big army. That's like your only army.
Yeah, and he had a lot of opportunity to drone up too, because while Q was getting attacked most of the time, there was a drone timing, I think, but that was just unfortunate. Here, huge red army pushing in. He already has 2 overlords here, 1 lurker in, 2 lurkers. They're gonna get targeted down, and then eventually gonna lose the lair.
Yeah, like you said, the drops just aren't able to get through. Like, they're seeing everything. They cut off 2 shuttles already at 11 o'clock. They're about to cut off this 1 shuttle at 12.
Another great play would have been doing just a big Zerg drop on 12 o'clock while they were occupying at 6 o'clock. Then that would have definitely changed the game here.
Yeah, it's like the idea where if you're going to go for an attack, you need to make it actually significant. You can't just sort of throw things at the wall and hope it sticks. Yeah. I would have liked to have seen Phil, if he's not very confident in his multitasking, just sort of play it out slowly, make sure you have 1 big attack when the army is off position. Here comes a drop of 6.
Oh, it's a huge
no
ult.
response.
Didn't see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That gives almost 0 comeback because this drop at 9 o'clock going to 11 o'clock got spotted. So there's just no way. Vandalese, have a good night, man. Oh, and the cannons are out, so. Oh, is it going Dragoons? Dragoon sees Hydras. Hydra sees it, and then cut.
I had TJ Phil as one of my favorites, and they get 2-0'd in the losers bracket.
Oh, that was
Tiger
so
Hall-
unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean, Tiger Hong did make the finals. Obviously, we know that, so don't think it's any shame of losing there.
But honestly, Philo, Zerg, I think his mass was good. I think he had a lot of opportunity, a lot of time to come back from it. I think it was just a matter of the 1A, 2A, 3, when to push out, how to push out, when to drone, like those little things kind of like stacked up into the game, huh?
Right, exactly.
All right, so next game coming up is going to be TB versus Tiger, TB and Bear versus Tiger and Hong.
Yeah, we didn't really see too much of them. We only saw the one series so far. I think was it 3 years ago when you last streamed against Terry Banging, and they had close games, but TV Bear is unfortunately one of those teams that's sort of just last minute, so they didn't get a lot of chance to practice with each other.
Yeah. But I don't think it was 3 years ago.
Oh, 2 years ago.
No, it was like last week.
It was definitely not last week because that was May 1st.
2 weeks ago. Can you join, please?
2 weeks ago is not last week. Did you
Oh,
know
what
that?
the? Why is this replayed? Hold on a second. Do you see a 0 in your...
I do.
1 second. Oh, I think it might be the name. 1 second.
But I think Phil, just unfortunately timing wise, not timing as in like build timing, but I think like physically, like time wise, because he is in Europe, he is sort of the one outlier. So him accommodating for us, I am very thankful and grateful that he does.
Yeah, I mean, I think the
I do
game he
think-
played, it was at 7 a.m. for him.
Yeah, I do think though that does sometimes hurt him, whether he likes to admit it or not. But again, I mean, I think that still is sort of a worth applauding in itself, is just being able to play at those hours
Yeah,
and accommodating
100%.
for us. So yeah.
I truly appreciate Philo showing up to play Ini with us at like 4 a.m.
Mhm.
And I make sure that he knows that, because it's like, dude, just go to sleep. But he's not going to be able to play anywhere else, right?
Yeah. But I think maybe if there's a next time, I think he'll have a better showing. I think he's maybe is getting still familiar with 2v2s. I know Phil is very confident with 3s, so...
All right, so this format is losers bracket, so it'll be PR versus PR.
Oh, so this is actually PR.
Yeah. So top right corner, we have Tiger at Zerg, 5 o'clock Toss, and then 12 o'clock TB, and 11 o'clock Bear.
TB, or the PT team, the blue team, definitely advantageous here with the Terran at the adjacent spot, especially if he goes bio. Especially with 1 o'clock going Zerg, or 1 o'clock being Zerg, and 5 o'clock being so far away. I see this as something where they try and go for a block, but just because of the nature of the positions, they can't get it off.
Yeah, I don't
Now, this
actually. I don't mind him going for bio here.
Yeah, but this is me, of course, pretending that I don't know the results. So
But you don't know the full. Do you know the full score?
I do not know the full score now.
Okay, so this is actually my first time watching this replay too. So let's see how it goes.
Oh, nice. Of course, is scamming and lying to us, but okay. Yeah, here comes a block, but I can't see this happening because A is bio. There's 8 racks bio, and then there's Protoss right next to him.
So remember in Big One game we were always mentioning like, oh, you gotta put the bunker down as soon as you see the pylon. It has to be like this. This timing right here, perfect. Lings, even if it was 9 pool, he didn't even make Lings yet. Lings are just being formed. So SCVs are coming out. Probes are pulling in. Wow, this is great by Bear to help out here. Get this bunker up and then make... Oh, where's the third barracks? Because he pulled 2 SCVs, I guess he couldn't build. But look at this. It's great. Great counter.
Yeah, he can sort of do that build. He's playing very safe. He's getting a second bunker in his base, which I think is fine, especially considering a Ling run by.
That's smart.
But yeah, I think what he could do is just get the 2 racks, stay on 2 racks, and then get 3rd and 4th racks at the same time.
Oh, the Marines!
Now it's just
okay.
Yeah, now it's just a battle of micro. You're gonna pull back the Marines, unload it when there's no units nearby, and then kill these cannons. Then come back. You know, you're playing that yo-yo game again. So
this is already a terrific reaction to TB right now. He has a bunker up. They're trying to get the cannons back in, but playing defensively with a second bunker behind it. Wow, Bear, 4 probes?
They're definitely making sure they don't lose this. Bear, unfortunately, I think losing these might hurt. Yeah, Marines definitely need to get back, and SCVs need to repair, but yeah, they should be fine. Repair is pretty strong, so...
I don't know, but these probes are insanely helpful right now. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, these cannons, they're trying really hard to get these up, and you can see none of them... I mean, one finished, but they died instantly. And I think you can actually fight these Zerglings with this amount of Marines, but I guess you just must be just safe here.
Wow, this battle is crazy right now. Oh, but Spielin comes in and cannon goes...
Oh, 6 health! Oh, you could have... I think in that case, you just need to... Oh my goodness, but that means he has no Marines in his bunker.
But they did everything. They bought so much time here, so I think it's perfectly fine. Oh no, the Marines cannot come out here.
Yeah, it might be a rally.
I think the problem here was staying on 2 racks. I think this is why 3rd racks was needed. This was the big mistake here. The 4 Marines should not have gone out and just let the let the block happen, because they already invested so much and they bought so much time.
I still feel like they could have just defended the block. I mean, it seemed like it was working out okay, but I think maybe just playing a little too safe. Oh man, losing this academy is going to be so annoying.
I genuinely think it was because it was 2 racks, not 3 racks.
Yeah, that, I mean, the 3rd racks definitely could have helped, right? I mean, he was almost trading a Marine every single time a new cycle came out. But this is how... Oh man, this is how Terran gets behind.
And they call GG here, fast GG. Yeah. Oh, that was such a good respawn reaction, but I think it just all fell apart right away.
Yeah, it's just that last cannon surviving with 6 HP. I think TV was delaying that very well, and then Bear, I do think his probes were helpful, but I think his zealots were dying a little too easily. They were dying to Zerglings, unfortunately getting caught off guard. Yeah. I think if they stayed with the Marines, that would have been better. And he was trying to build cannons at 12 o'clock's choke. I really don't think that was necessary, honestly. But yeah, I mean, well played by both teams on that one. That was really a good display of micro there, especially probably on TR12.
Yeah, I think maybe that was the initial plan. Like, hey, I'm going bio. Can you just put cannons down? But then what ended up happening was they, I think, overextended and kept getting their cannons sniped.
Oh man, I don't like these positions at all for blue team.
Wow, and the position here. Okay, so we have TB as Terran. Oh, again, PT versus PZ. Let's see if there's they're gonna do anything different this game.
Yeah, what we might see is 11 o'clock getting blocked as soon as they scout him, and then 5 o'clock is gonna probably have to fend for himself. And this, I don't see them blocking easily or defending the block easily.
Your forces are under attack.
Oh, Vin55,
And
thanks so
Terran
much for
trying to
raiding.
defend all on his own is sort of a different beast.
Yeah, unless he goes 3 racks like, to Academy, might have a chance with 2 bunkers, though we're gonna have to see.
He is seemingly about to go bio based on the Sim City here. I would like to maybe consider that he goes mech because he's in corner position and he's so far away, but maybe he just wants to play safe because of that. I would usually probably opt to go mech if I was in this scenario, just because it is so far away. I might as well, but
Yeah, I personally would have gone mech too. I'm not a huge fan of bio. Also, my bio micro is doo-doo.
yeah, it is pretty
Your
dog
face.
water. Yeah,
I said doo-doo, not dog water. Okay,
it's
big difference.
actually dog water.
Anyways,
But
we
they
have
see-
9. Mm-hmm.
They see the wall, yeah, or not wall, but they see the cannon, the pylon being made. So
Yeah. Also, 9 pool happening by Tiger. Same plan as usual.
Hmm.
They go for this 1 forge, 1 gate, 1 gate, 1 forge build.
yeah, there's really, even if they see it, there's really nothing they can do to contest it outside of pulling like all of their probes, which that would already be crippling as it is. So
Yeah. So if they see this, what I would want to see is just go 3 gate forge and then get 2 gas. You know,
right. Mhm.
2 gas, play the robo, stay on 3 gate, get your choke up, and play the robo game. But then what I would like to see from TB in this situation is, gather your Marines near your command center. Maybe get a bunker down just in case. There you go. And then slowly push outwards with tanks.
Yeah, the reason why you're getting 3-gate forge is because you're sort of keeping yourself from obviously dying from unexpected attack. The forge cannon, obviously, and then the gates for the Nub Zealots. And then 2 gas is basically, they can't, so I think it's a little premature, but I wonder if that was an accident.
What I'm noticing is he's actually going for 2 racks gas and then 3 racks. I wonder why that's the case. He's just trying to go for faster academy?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's sort of like his style. Maybe he feels like he should have faster medics as in lieu of more Marines. Oh man, is he gonna lose? Oh man,
he lost the academy too. Yeah.
Thankfully, that's not as annoying. It wasn't finished, so.
But it might have been better to just. I think it might have been better to just get 3 racks and then put 2 bunkers down to just get wider range of protection here against Speelings.
Yeah, it's definitely playing this safe. I think if your ally is building cannons, you really don't need that extra bunker. But I mean, there's really no. Definitely better play safe than sorry. So.
But these cannons are definitely gonna help because they're expecting, hey, I got blocked, so how can I help my teammate? You really got 2 choices, right? It's either you wait until robo, or you put down cannons for your teammate.
Yeah, I think at this point, what TB can do is get that second command center and then just start teching like he is now. And then what Protoss can do, assuming the probe was still here, looks like the probe is actually dead. I just realized.
No, probe is on the bottom right? At 5 o'clock? Are you talking about 5 o'clock?
Oh, it is 5 o'clock. I just didn't see it. Yeah, is actually build robos here as well, so that way you can get a different angle of your drops. But those are sort of dynamic plays, I suppose, if you will. The benefit of obviously having robo in your base is so you can defend yourself if you need to. So.
But this just makes it so much. It's just so easy for Zerg to just drone up and get Hydras.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's really no response, right? Unless you're blocked in, though. I mean, he is going for the right play. I would like a second robo, but
yeah,
I think Bear's the type of player to sort of go on the beat of his own drum type. So.
Like right before. Usually there's a timing. It's like speed law 2 robo timing where you build your shuttle, and then you elevator over, you cliff over to Zerg's base, And by the time you do that, they're gonna have like 3 Hydras, 4 Hydras. And then as you do that, you go back and grab 2 Reavers and you attack at the same time. But that usually comes around like 5:30 to 6 minutes, so it's unfortunate that we don't see the second Robo here. But he could be opting for speed Storm Drop instead. Yeah, he started his Storm upgrade.
Yeah, interestingly enough, though, we might be seeing a faster Storm or faster Reaver drop from 3 o'clock before 11 o'clock does.
Reaver out. All the tech structure is done. Tank is out. 6-minute push. That's great timing here. Just all the
And not enough Zealots here. He might actually be at threat of losing his choke at 11 o'clock.
Oh yeah, that's not enough choke. That's not enough choke cannons. But this could also be a... Oh. But here, they're baiting right now, right? As a Terran player, if I was TB, once I noticed they backed off from 11, I think I would have unsieged and backed off too.
Yeah, of course, it's always knowing the whereabouts of the Zerg player or the Hydras.
Yeah.
And you have to be expecting, in my opinion, drops as well if your ally is also having drops. So it might be a situation where Bear tries to go for a drop, and while he's doing this, he ends up getting dropped himself.
12 drop. Oh, they waited for the drop. 1 Reaver going in. Is he focused on the drop? 2 focused on the drop.
He's also looking at the choke. Yeah, Reaver.
Micro.
Oh. Got a decent amount. Definitely not an all. But...
I think like 5.
But there's another shuttle chilling at 12. Trying to go at 12 again.
Oh, speed is not the... I get sniped. Yeah, speed wasn't done there. This is just too comfortable for the Zerg player. If I was Tiger right now, I'd be having a very comfortable game.
Yeah, something has to happen, because now, even if you were to break out of these cannons, these Hydras, I feel like, are enough to wipe out the army with the Zealot support.
Usually in this position, I wouldn't really opt for pushing out choke like this, but I would just opt for...
Oh, drop at 11 o'clock, got about half.
Oof. Yeah, I would try to do more dropship plays, just because, like, if they cave in on you and you lose this army, your team cannot help you.
Yeah, I agree. I think the way the map works also sort of definitely favors drops, so I'm curious as to why they don't look to take advantage of that. I mean, this is sort of classic Starcraft 101, is just take advantage of map terrain.
Drop coming in from 6 to 5. But it's counter drop. Counter drop at 12. He sees it with 5 Hydras. Oh, but he scoops in. Dodges all the Hydras. Storm.
Oh, he does pull, but meanwhile there's a drop going over at 5. I don't think he sees it. Oh,
oh, what the?
Oh, I don't think... Did he not have enough mana?
I guess not. But I think the Storm actually missed a little bit at 12 o'clock here.
Yeah, I think so too.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. Like,
and meanwhile, he's getting pushed over at 5 o'clock. I think he was busy.
Yeah, this was exactly what I was talking about. You lose this big Terran army, he's trying to push your way out. It's just not good. You can't. It's hard to hold.
Great team matrix.
I mean, you have your starport up, right? So just make... You got factory count, you have 4 facts. Oh, Storm coming in.
Oh, he got it all at 12.
6 o'clock coming in. 5 o'clock. Storm.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
That
was really bad.
There's a drop at 3.
Oh, 16. Okay, so drop going all around. 12 o'clock was ald.
Yeah, everyone except 11 is looking pretty healthy right now.
Not bad, not bad.
Although 11 did get halved earlier.
But look at the probe count now. So he has too many gas, right? Way too many fast speed gas. Oh, but this is interesting. TB is still opting to push out of choke for some reason.
Yeah, by himself. That seems like he might not be able to support it.
Yeah, I think.
But everyone has been ult, or at least have. So I think he might be, assuming he knows that, he might be feeling like he can still apply the pressure and sort of force.
But this isn't.
11.
Oh, great pull. Not bad. Still ahead in probe can. So if this was like a 5 racks 3 fact push, I think I would understand it, because you just have a huge bio mass to support your tanks. But because you're not like you don't fully have factories, if this push gets stopped, it's hard for you to come back from it.
Yeah, basically the strength of this is almost like the tank line. There's really no tank line here. You're sort of unsieging and sieging all of your tanks all at the same time. So yeah, this flank is just gonna pretty much kill this line right here. And assuming your tank line goes down, I don't really know what the follow-up would be, because again, Terran is sort of always living off a thread. Here comes a drop at 12.
Oh!
Oh, that's a big fat haul.
That was
but the Defilers as well.
But he lost the Templar that had full mana. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I feel like there would have been better efficiency if you just get 2 starports and use dropships. Look at this. He only has 2 cannons at 3 o'clock. And the worst thing about adjacent Terran toss is cliff tanks. It's just terrible to deal with. So.
Yeah, whether you have the tanks either on the cliff or behind the cliff on your side of the base, and then you start cliffing into the Protoss's army, they have to trade inefficiently to clear those tanks. So, especially when they're getting ult, you are looking for those kind of engagements. So I feel like that might be a little better. Trying to push out through the middle, especially with Defilers out now, this might be.
Oh, good tight.
Yeah. I mean, that was a good snipe, but now he has to unsiege and pull back and hope not to lose any tanks here. But
the Tigers with +1 Zella easily able to break through this, and his drops actually been going really well. Look at everyone's money. The red team doesn't have money right now.
Yeah, everyone's definitely broke, but there's sort of no sign of a push. TB, I think, is valiantly trying, but I think he might honestly be banging his head into a wall over and over again, just because he's trying to push out on his own. And the Defilers are out with lurkers, so
it's Swarm too. But it's actually Storm. Oh, great pull.
Although he might get all of them.
What?
Okay.
How did that not kill any?
Somehow they shredded the shields, but not the health. Here comes another drop at 12 though. But
wow,
okay?
Bears drop. Oh, triple.
A little too overkill there, but yeah.
But 1 kill, but this High Templar. One more Storm. Unfortunate.
Another drop at 12. Wow.
Bears drop practice has been,
he's definitely second through. Although there's going to drop at 11, he might get all.
He got all. Yeah, lost everything. But he still has like about 2.5k here with good amount of gas. But this is good. As long as TB doesn't get dropped, his tank, eventually he got 5 racks +1 on the way, +2 on the way. He has 6 factories pumping. So he can easily make his way and then push into 3 o'clock here.
Yeah, the drops have been really good to the point where even though TB hasn't been able to sort of maintain a whole tank count, just because the opponents just can't get anything reinforced, he's still doing okay.
Now the mech have 1/1 upgrade, so he should be able to. Now it got to a point where Zerg is just so broke that he can't help out anymore, right?
Yeah, he's on double-digit money right now.
Yeah.
And yeah, like Protoss's gateways are just barely making anything, and these tanks, even though he has been losing a lot, it's just enough to get a push here.
So Bears relentless drop plus TB's relentless effort to push center actually helped them get to this point, huh? Another jump coming in. Yep.
Again.
3 o'clock.
3.
Oh! Great drop, yeah.
And even though Zerg was able to get some swarms off, there's just not enough units to have under those swarms, so Yeah, I think we might be seeing a kill here over at 3 o'clock.
Wow, they win this position. That's
Oh man, and 12 o'clock pulls all of his units to try and help, and then here comes a drop again.
It's just consistent drop game.
Yeah.
But this is the play that you have to play. You can't be going after center. You have to be playing the dropship game, right? Or the robo game here with 2 robo.
Yeah, they definitely got away with it considering Bear's drops were extremely effective. I do think it sort of worked out because Bear wasn't really touched, honestly, outside of the couple of drops that happened. I think they could have maybe put up a more attempt.
Yeah.
Tiger Hong could have.
This consistent drop, consistent pulling, and the high jumper comes back and drop. Oh,
18.
Calls a
GG.
GG.
TB Bear equalizes the series.
Wow.
I wonder who's gonna win this next game though.
No, it's about how they're gonna win, alright?
That's true. That's true. But the result is already a foregone conclusion.
How are they gonna win? That's the point.
Well, how is they're gonna win the game by doing something that overcomes their opponents.
Okay, but we need more detail. Like, is it gonna be drop, communicate, like team play? You know?
I'm a big picture type of guy. You know, I'm a big
Oh
picture.
my
I'm a. You've already referenced multiple times that I'm a big chunk, fatty loser. So
that's not true. Fake news. Okay, so we have 5 o'clock, TB with Zerg, and then 12 o'clock Bear as toss. Also, the matchup changed, huh?
yeah, just like last game, it sort of looks like it'd be favorable for blue team here,
By
but
random in good races.
it didn't work out that way. You know, Terran being adjacent to Protoss, he was okay. Protoss being adjacent to Zerg, he was okay. So, you would think TB and Bear are likely to go for a block. Despite these positions, I think it'll work nicely because of Red's position.
But watching them play, though, they actually like to play standard. They usually opt to go standard. I mean, granted, like they didn't have enough time to really match their game style, play style. So going standard, in my opinion, is not a bad idea. I think last game it was very they were in a position where, you know, you do you, I do me kind of thing, and it worked out really well. So
right, they sort of had to, considering how far away they were from each other. Yeah. 11 o'clock going 8-8 though, and with not a Zerg next to him, he's definitely not going to get punished for that. But imagine if Zerg was.
Yeah, that's why
Imagine,
PR.
yeah.
If you go, and even in 2v2, right? I think it's just so dangerous to go 8-8 no matter what. Like, I don't understand why Terran going 8-8 in 2v2 or PR and they don't get punished for it. Like that to me just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't make sense for people that don't understand things. So.
Can you explain them? Oh, 3 probes coming out. They is this? Did they scout this or is this?
I think he probably figures that something was happening, especially with the early scout, because he did. There was a pylon scout, so.
Wow, 3 probe comes out. So this is exactly what I was talking about. Like, 5 o'clock went for 9 pull, right? Lings actually don't come out if they go 1 forge gateway. So you have to go for 7 pull, so that the first cannon, when it comes out, the 3 probes get deterred by Lings at the same time. But either way, because Lings were there.
Oh, he could have gotten in a little bit more, I think. I guess they're playing it safe.
Oh, that would have been nice, right? Because if 3 probes,
no
3 probes pull, then you can't build. He was also pylon blocked too a little bit. There's no third pylon. Oh, he's completely pylon blocked. There's no third pylon. Oh, that's Tiger. Tiger is completely supply blocked.
Yeah, I wonder why he's not building anything. It's not like he doesn't have the money right now.
Oh, look at this play at 3 o'clock. This is amazing.
Starport. Of course, Tiger builds a starport. I guess Dr. Han was just building a pylon at 11 o'clock. That's why he's just waiting on that. Yeah.
If you're seeing this, I feel like you're perfectly within reason to just build pylons in the base, honestly, rather than trying to build pylons like outside here on that choke. Just because vultures can't clear cannons that fast. Oh my god, it just ran through everything. The vulture.
But he has one cannon, so.
That's true.
Oh, and it gets sniped. But they don't know what's coming next. So this actually, this might. Look at this. Like 12 o'clock doesn't have gas, so he can't make goons. This port.
Yeah, going triple nexus, that might really hurt him because there's not gonna be anything to deter this wraith, and it's gonna kill the overlord, and it's gonna start killing wraiths or drones for free.
Yeah, we're gonna see how fast he reacts to this. And then the first wraith comes out. He sees it. He sees it. He's gonna make a spore right away. Yep. A chamber on the way. Cancel the sunken. It's okay. I think it's okay to lose 1 or 2 drones here.
Oh yeah, he's gonna lose more than 1 or 2 drones, but yeah, like there's really no other choice. Just other than waiting on the Evo chamber. But he should also not forget to make Spire when it's done.
Mm-hmm. Well, look at this. TV's already trying to scout where the starport is. He's already... He smells it. He's like, but he didn't see it.
Oh, he didn't see it. Zergling. They're blind.
Oh, no. He didn't. Just... Overlord comes in, doesn't see... Oh, he's like, where is this coming from?
Oh my goodness, that's so painful.
Oh my gosh.
Then what's gonna happen is just another Wraith is gonna come, and then it's just gonna be even more annoying, and then another one, and another one.
But luckily he has...
And these overlords can't stay out far now.
Yeah, he tried to scout, but that's unfortunate.
Yeah, at least being able to force a lift. Knowing that would have been good, but...
Spire is halfway done, opting for Mutas. That might actually be very good if he is able to kill these 2 cannons with 9 Mutas. But this one Wraith is scouting when the Spire is going up, so...
Yeah, built an eBay at 7 o'clock. Will definitely be fine at home. Meanwhile, the Protoss are playing pretty standard. 12 o'clock should have an explosion soon, considering he went 3 next.
I really like this triple Nexus play by Bear. It definitely makes sense to catch up, right? But he just has to... but the gas is too much, right? 3 gas right away.
Yeah, something needs to happen because otherwise he's not going to have enough units to fight against this mech army.
Right. He should have... I feel like he should have just stayed on 1 gas and then opted to go speed lots and then do a +1 speed lot timing against this, because eventually they're not going to build vultures to break the cannons. They're going to build tanks to break the cannons, right?
Right.
Mutas are out. Cannons are being built. I wish he sent the Muta straight into... Like, ignore the vultures. Just send the Muta straight into 6 o'clock.
Yeah, there's really not much the vultures can do, especially with the sunken in your base, so... But now red team is out, and blue team isn't online yet.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, these Mutas have to come in and help.
Yeah, that's a lot of zealots here. Opting to go goons in this position... I don't know about this idea.
Yeah, just trying to utilize the gas a little too hard. I think with 3 next, the benefit is you just get, a lot of money. So
yeah,
you use that money, get a lot of gateways, and then once you have the gateways online, that's when you can start building gas to get your tech upgrades and whatnot. But
this is a great defense. Mutas are helping in, clean up. Cannons are going back up. Gateways are being expanded. So still in a very good position for TB and Bear.
But Protoss is getting Corsair, so he's going to have to handle these Mutas pretty effectively in a bit. And yeah, Bear just needs to come online, but it looks like he's just gonna keep pumping Dragoons.
But this Muta Micro is actually costing TB with macro. He's floating almost 2k now. That could have been...
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's waiting for Guardians, probably. 4 Corsairs on the way. Yeah, Guardians. But then Corsairs are here, Valkyries are being pumped. He already has 2 raids, so... It's already getting hard counter. If I was Bear, if I wanted to match this Guardian play, definitely Mass Zealot would have been the play here, only because they're going to be opting for anti-air, right? Instead of ground units. Valks are out. Oh, but TB, look at this unit composition. Made 2 Devours, just in case.
Yeah, and Devours are probably the best anti-air unit for Valks and Corsairs, so...
Oh, man.
It's gonna work out.
I don't know. I feel like... I mean, I know the result of the replay, but I feel like TB and Bear has such a good chance to win this.
Yeah, I'm curious exactly. I feel like maybe this flank is going to be extremely effective, or they overreact and pull everything back, and then maybe one half of the army goes back and one half of the army loses and dies to the tanks here.
Spoilers? No, we already showed.
They need to really focus on this attack here.
No, we showed the score.
Up on their grill. The Guardians need to be attacking the tanks.
I don't know if this was the right choice. Like Guardians right now, I mean not Guardians. Dragoon unit composition was definitely not the right choice, because you know he's gonna have a lot of tanks.
Staying with Zealots would think would have been better play, because now he has to micro against these Zealots at 12 o'clock, and which means that's attention is spent elsewhere. And meanwhile, 6 o'clock toss can just keep moving Zealots over and over again.
Yeah, I think he's opted to just keep building Dragoons. Oh, but now Zealots are coming out. I needed to expand a little bit more gateway. He has so much money here.
Yeah, now it's like a sort of a hard balancing act for Zerg. He has these 5 Devours, or 6 Devours, but a lot of his actual Guardians are gone. So it's like, where are your units to attack Guardians, or where are your Guardians to attack ground? You can handle the air, but where's your ground? And then eventually it becomes, where'd all your Devours go? Now you're gonna die to Valkyries or Corsairs. So this is a tough part, especially when you're Zerg, is understanding how to have the good unit composition and when to battle.
I do like TB's mindset of kind of like the team play kind of mindset here. It makes sense, but I think in this position, like what he's trying to do is he's trying to batter away at the Terran, right? So that the toss units could freely walk in. But I think instead of doing that, if you just put pressure at 6 o'clock and start breaking these cannons, he could have just beat the toss one-on-one instead of opting to have his teammate kill the Terran here.
Yeah, exactly. Like your toss allies should be able to maintain, if not overwhelm. And so what you're doing is you're keeping their Protoss away from your allied Protoss. But I think because they left the Protoss 6 o'clock alone for too long, he's just so big that now he's coming in here to attack, and all of his units, all of TB's units are Guardians tied up at 12 o'clock that can't come down fast enough. And
yeah, and since he went for Guardian tech, he doesn't have Hydra then. He doesn't have Lurkers. He has Defilers, but he doesn't have melee units, right? Or like Hydra ground units.
Yeah, and this is sort of the weakness you see. This is even demonstrated in pubs, where if you are going mutas, oftentimes your biggest weakness is like a counterattack with the ground army. So you usually want to pair it with like a lot of Sunkens, but I think just because of the nature of innies and how fast the game plays out.
Oh, and they get that.
All as well.
That's
and the
so
entire time, while he was getting attacked, all of his Guardians are gone now too. So basically, TB is going to be out of commission for quite a minute.
Yeah.
And again, the 6 o'clock Protoss just untouched, even though the Zerg next to him had Guardian tech. I do agree with that. Just you basically make it a one-on-one situation, and maybe send some Devourers over, or maybe send some Guardians over, because you just can't get there fast enough. But then once it becomes Guardians, it's almost like you can't. There's like a point of no return. So.
Yeah, and here I think this is where another mistake came in from Bear. He went triple Nexus, which pumped his mineral count, right? But then he never fully utilized it by expanding his gateways. He kind of stopped building gateways here and just only focused on building shuttle and doing drops. But he has 9,000 minerals, so...
Yeah, it's like... if you have this kind of money ratio, you definitely wanna... just focus on... If you are gonna drop, that's fine. Just focus on the drop, but you also... Oh, I think you might actually get it all here. Oh! That'd be good if Zerg wasn't dying.
Yeah, if there was a follow-up with 100 gateways right now. Because right now, too far. Zerg helping the Zerg too far. So, but if he had a huge number of gateways, he could actually push the Terran. Because the entire Toss army is at 5 o'clock right now. Drop coming in. Oh!
Yeah, it's like all of your gas should be tied up with High Templars and upgrades, but because you're also trying to spend it on Dragoons, it's just you're banking up all those minerals with no payoff, so like you're okay with sending a 3 control group army of zealots so that you can get an effective drop off, so that you can repeat, so that way eventually it'll just be a crushing blow. It seems mindless, but that's why it's so effective.
Yeah. And see how Dr. Hong right now is consistently putting pressure at 5 o'clock? That needs to happen with 12 o'clock as well. 12 o'clock needs to continuously put pressure at 11 o'clock. But unfortunately, and the drop comes in at 6 and gets another all. Wow.
Yeah, but there's nothing to actually stop this attack. I mean, getting the army is good, but if it means... if it means spending all your army to defend instead of counter, or punish them for getting all,
But look at this.
You're only taking losses.
Look at Terran. Terran has 5 factories. It's not even... It's 3 machine shops and 5 factories.
Yeah, it's like you could just trade, honestly. Just trade, just keep trading 1 for 1, zealot for tank, zealot for tank. You have to drop at 11, but, I mean, even if he does get the all, your ally's dying.
That's so
you
unfortunate.
Are about to die.
Yeah, I think this was just in the heat of the moment. It was more of decision making, in my opinion. Like sacrificing your teammate when you lost the timing to protect them. I think you should have just gone for the trade. And another huge drop coming in. Fat all 34 kills.
GG.
And that's how they call it tank. Wow. I can't believe Tiger pushed 12 o'clock with 5 factory. That's crazy.
Yeah, that I think, that I feel like is sort of a game where honestly, I feel like TB and Bear should have had that, therefore winning the series. But just a couple, I guess the couple fatal mistakes is why they lost. So unfortunate there, it really is.
I think that's it for our tournament. Right? We watched every single game.
Yeah, I think the tournament is over. I think this is a good time to end myself.
Okay, have a good one.
Yeah. Thank you for all the support. Please be sure to unsubscribe and unfollow, of course, TV1. Of course, I appreciate you having me on here, but please next time let me abuse you a little bit more.
Why would you abuse me?
But yeah, the tournament was fun. I hope everyone enjoyed it. I hope everyone enjoyed listening to my sultry voice.
Yeah, it was good. I think most of the games were really fun. I just hope that next time we do this, we'll do a faster way to get the games going much quicker instead of like, hey, let's practice for a month and then schedule it, right? Instead of doing that, we should just start it like as soon as possible. But yeah, we have a lot to improve on. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in as always.
Time.
Well, hopefully there's a next time.
Well, guys, in case anyone here doesn't know, Course is having a baby, so he's gonna be gone for like 3 years.
I mean, not 3 years, but I will be taking a pat leave soon because I've been so busy with a lot of things. But hopefully,
busy, so.
I'm so busy. It's insane how busy I am.
So he says.
Training the next generation. Yes, I am training the next generation. All right, guys. Thank you so much for everyone for tuning in. Have a good night.
GG's.
Wait, not literally having a baby. Oh, Bo, do you not know? I am expecting. All right. Well, anyways, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. You're not the game. Oh, that's true. Perfect. Very true. Alright, guys, have a good night. I'm gonna hop off. I'm so tired. Good night, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure to follow, like, subscribe. I'm gonna create another Pimpus Play highlight of the tournament, and then I'm gonna create a full playlist for all the games that are coming that we just casted. So see you guys next time. Oh yeah, who MVP? The MVP award actually goes to. Wait, can you come back and do the sound effect? Okay. I decided to give it to WK Tiger. Hey, I already said it. WK Tiger.
Boing, boing, boing.
So the reason I chose WK Tiger is because he was the most active, the most willing to play, the most willing to get people to come and just he's been doing a lot of activity and he's been learning a lot. So the $50 donation or $50 win for MVP will go to Tiger.
Well deserved, I think.
Well deserved.
Yeah. I think he's been around every night or most nights.
He was also the most creative player too.
Yeah, definitely he was involved in a lot of the fun games. So
yeah. All right, Dizzy. Have a good night. Thank you everyone for tuning in.
Right.
I'll catch you guys.
Goodbye, everyone.
Next
Goodbye.
time.
Hope everyone enjoyed me because you'll never see